Ah.
One schizo-regarded 43 lolcow believes heroes are real. The town needs a hero. Even Sarton knows heroes do not exist unless that hero is Michael Keaton.
He's not the real Batman. I am. Fucking Christina, bring me my goddamn money already. Christina, I texted you 1 minute ago. Please reply. I'm going down to the bat lair. Gonna get my bat suit on, bitch. If you don't reply right away, it's over. Oh, my Timu Batman mask from Party City looks great on me. The symbol looks kind of like my mustache. Hello, Christina. I'm up here waiting for your text. Please reply. I'm afraid to jump because I don't know if my wings will work. Christina, are you there? Honey, am I going to be okay? Pumpkin? Like I said,
Christina emails back.
Joey, just jump, you fucking coward. Christina believes in me. She loves me. That's why I'm going to take all her fucking money. The bats just shit on me, Christina. Right on my neck. Am I going to be okay? I think I'm going to be okay. Embrace the Batman. I am the Batman. I just farted and my mask is all sweaty and stinky.
Sticky 6 of Troll Team 6 presents Fake Timu's Pimp Batman. Negative 43 TV.
Hello, everybody. All of you slanderous trolls, welcome to the greatest radio show on earth. I am your host, Sticky6, and we are going to cover some Simp Gimp antics tonight, I suppose. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. What's up, feedback? What's happening, guys? John Cole's here. Good evening, demons.
What's up, John Cole?
All right.
Hello, Sartonians.
Let's see what he's been getting into here. Stop this screen. I almost forgot how to do this again. And share this one. And we go over here. So he did a 2-hour stream today. I will go to law school. Christina and I are in love. And I am already beyond whatever the fuck because the title's so long it doesn't even pick up the whole thing. Let's see what it says. And I think we're going to put this on 125 speed. My girl's tired. You say hi? Are you too tired?
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm tired.
Hello, Lady Nightmare.
I'm so tired.
I am tired. It was a long day.
Take another drink. We're good. You want some more coffee? No, we probably shouldn't have coffee this late. Become a member of this channel. Join now and get access to exclusive perks. What kind of perks? What are your perks? Dog? Do I get some exclusive shorts to laugh at or what? That'd be cool. All right. I heard this was a good one. I heard a little bit of it earlier. It was pretty fucking
Yeah, remember when he says, "Hey, honey, I'm getting on the bus." He says it twice. The second time when he says it, he's all, "I'm getting on the bus, so I'm going to mute, but you just stay there." And then he stays muted for like 15, 20 minutes or so.
Well, that's good, because when he mutes, that'll take less time for us to finish this fucking shit. Also, stick around. I got a special surprise at the end here.
No shit.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Welcome to the greatest radio show on planet Earth. Bat Bum Radio Dog. Now it's time to cover the Cash Out player.
All right. Hold on, because I'm trying to pay attention.
And we go over here. Which one was it? There we go. We covered the Cash App. Nigga likes to go with the yellow. Everybody's sleeping tonight. I think everybody's tired. We got 4 in the box, dog.
What's up with the
Still more
Seattle
than
Look
Seahawks
in my wallet,
lime?
Make sure I got
fucking
this little
green.
pass on me. I should have it.
2,605
Taking
lisms
that
we are
drive.
currently at.
As usual, they never learn how to drive down here. All right, so let's get into reality real quick, man.
It's reality.
Like I said, man, I did the whole show on
Like I said.
TJ. Christina didn't get to hear it. It was a pretty good show too, because it kind of went into detail and explained, what's been going on
It's amazing.
for, I don't know, years, decades, probably centuries, right?
I got
It just
some
is
sour
what it is,
Skittles.
man. People in the world are literally delusional.
Do you want them?
Like I said, there's no confusion, no qualm. All my stances are proven. Every statement that I've said is proven. I literally always pride myself on the fact that I prove what I'm saying, and then I talk. Just like I put all the work in the street for my entire life, and then I talk. I built this business, okay? I built the entire Batman thing and ran it all by myself, created it, built it, got it to where I needed it to be. Didn't really do much talking. I don't care what no one tells you. I mean, lowered crime rates, totally affected everything.
You lowered nothing.
And I'm an independent politician, so I have a political stance.
And
behind
Sticky, he
every
does
move I
cam
make
up
and
a
what I
lot
do.
during this one.
Me and Christina
Nice
have been
wig.
talking all day, which has helped me. I really love when we get to talk as
Gotta
much
mute,
as possible. It really just brightens my day, just being perfectly honest. Here, hold on. But I want to see what that is. Hold on. What is that?
He's already at 125 too.
I think it says branches. But yeah, I mean,
He
long
got
story
confused
short,
by branches.
like I said, nothing is confusing. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty simple. It's just all simplistic concepts, and a lot of people try to act confused. My thing is, I'm a grown man, bro. I don't play these games. I'm not afraid of your little system. And the reason I bring that up is because all these narcs, they try to play victim. So they be starting the issues and they write checks they can't cash. I'm not running around trying to sit here and argue with people who are way, way below me, who are nowhere near my level. Okay. Like, you're not anywhere near my level, my breed, nothing. None of them. It doesn't matter who you are. Right. And, I didn't want to have any fake argument, conversation back and forth with TJ, and I didn't. You know what I mean? I just made it clear, the dude is delusional, man. I mean, like
He's
I said,
very
I'm just
mad
saying
at
the
TJ
truth.
in this one.
You've been stuck working in that
TJ's
bar
the
industry
delusional
stuff
one.
forever. That is not the life anyone wants. All of you try to keep talking and running your mouth, but you're saying things that don't make sense. And all I did was get frustrated like I normally
I
do.
hate how he says
And really, he was the one who
frustrated.
was
I know, right?
he was cussing up a storm, and he was frustrated,
Frustrated.
and he started talking weird like that. And he
Frustration.
has a habit of trying to do that subtly, and I just got tired of it, and I put him in his place. Because you
Yeah.
ain't going to talk to me like that. Like, I didn't come at him anyway, I'm nice and respectful to everyone. It's never me who starts the issues, man.
TJ, I have sent you exactly 35 different requests for Cash Apps. Why are you not doing it? Then you wonder why I get upset?
9 times out of 10, it's not.
9
Unless
times out
I'm
of 10
really, really in a
because you're
bad
saying
mood,
no.
and I just feel like getting at somebody or pulling somebody's card that day.
Give me your money.
You feel me? Then it might happen, But
You
outside of
feel
that,
me?
I'm pretty easy going, man. I try to be nice to everybody. I go out of my way. I was nothing but nice to him. Like I said, man, the only reason that we were even talking, bro, is I was trying to help you. Okay, I was trying to give you an opportunity in the future, as I told you. It's just so weird, man. I just can't deal with people who you tell them something and then they sit there and act like, "Oh, I don't get it. I don't understand. All of reality is different." That boy said, then don't ask me for nothing, bro. I've never asked you for nothing. See,
Bullshit.
Oh shit, guys, he's live.
No,
God damn it.
Are you
Get the
fucking kidding me?
fuck out of here.
I think so. Let's find out.
Ay, Dios míos.
He
I
is
sh-
watching
I
you
should have
like
played.
a motherfucker.
And then
Are
the
you
statements that you
serious?
make.
I
How
should
long
have
has he been
played
on?
the Sneed snipe. 1 minute.
All
Should have
right,
played
let's
the
do
Sneed
He
this.
snipe
waited
intro. Yeah.
for this bullshit.
He loves it when I snipe him. Dog, what
All
are you
right,
talking about?
here we go. Well,
Well,
I didn't pull down enough paper. I needed to go. We're gonna need to go into overtime then. This is
I
fun.
hope not.
We fucked ourselves here.
I
Sheriff,
think so.
you fucked us.
When the opportunity rises, I'm taking the snipe though. Will somebody at everyone in
course.
Discord, so I'm not the one who does it, and let them know that we're sniping his stream? Here we go. That way, if anybody's watching him from our community, they can come to us instead. Nobody want to give you a view, Joey?
Wow.
Like I said,
How many times in a row now? It's like 3 streams in a row. He goes live right.
he likes it.
All right, welcome to Batman Radio, the
likes
greatest
being
radio
sniped.
show of all time. All right, so first of all,
First
order business. You basically kind of see the same cycles. Okay, on YouTube, on reality, or in reality. We don't have to go into it.
Reality.
All these millennials and just this entire new generation, which all of it's a joke. The new age world you all want to call a society is a joke. You people can't even talk. You can't have a conversation. You're all over social media, but y'all don't want to socialize and don't know how to socialize properly. Everything is a problem. It's a malady. It's an antic. Y'all literally do things that make no sense, and it's just so crazy how you try to use tactics on the internet, right, to think that you're having an effect on somebody when you're really just wasting your time, and it's pointless. And then the statements that you make towards people, it's all projection.
Again?
Pretty much all of you are the same.
I hope
make
not.
no sense and you're wasting your time. Again, you don't frustrate anyone. You don't bother anyone.
Let me
You
fix
for sure
my
don't
style.
scare anybody. And again, everything that y'all do is extremely pointless. The same statements that y'all say and project to
It's all
Is that why you come talk
people you
about
don't
it,
even know.
Joey?
Right.
Every
so at the end
day?
of the day, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, people are funny, man. Just all y'all are just wasting your time. In life it works this
So
way, man.
funny.
Either you work a 9 to 5 and you build somebody else's company, right? And they don't even really own the company because it's all masonry. So it's corporate America that really doesn't mean much and doesn't mean, anything. It doesn't mean anything at all because corporate America just repumps the money back into corporate America, which is Satan's system. It's the system of the devil. And the people don't ever get any money out of that. Anyone who's working a 9 to 5, I'll repeat, anybody who plays for the MLB, the NFL, the NBA, anybody who works for a major corporation, I don't care if you're a CEO or not, you are all broke, you're poor, and you don't have a dollar to your name. You do not make any real money because the only way that you can make real money in currency is if you have your soul and you haven't sold it. The only way that you can make real money is on your own independently. The only way that you can make real money.
What's up, Lacey? John Cole Blue. I'm so sorry we had to boot this up late, dog. Hope you stick around. I got a special surprise at the end of the show. Depending on how long this regarded 43 goes live for, we are sniping him. He's being sniped.
Lobster.
Lobster's in the house too. He's being sniped right now, folks.
Money, right, is standing on your own against this system. If you support this system
Ashes
in any way,
here.
any
Hey,
of your
Ashes.
actions support this system. As far as I'm concerned,
Ashes.
you're the enemy. That's what people don't get.
Hey,
That's
Ashes, I got a proposition for you. I'm going to have to lock you in a cage and put a GoPro camera on you for 24/7, 7 days a week. But, it's a proposition. Billions
why I
of
listen to y'all with what you say. Like the one dude, like I said, that everybody's fair weather. 1 minute they want to act like they all right and cool, then the next minute they turn and they back on you and don't want to help and don't want to assist and don't want to show any support, as if it's a big deal, as if you're really doing so much, right? And then the same people wonder why they're all struggling all the time, right? So it's like, first of all, like I said, all these people were on my you-know-what. All these people wanted to talk to me and approach me. I don't deal with none of these people. They're all strangers to me, right? And there's a good reason why I don't. Remember, all y'all approached me. All y'all wanted to talk to me, talk to the Batman. Like, well, what? I don't know you. You see what I'm saying? And I told all y'all what it was. And
he likes punishment, dude.
I never
Hold
changed.
on,
I'm the same
guys.
dude. Hold on.
Yeah, he went live after we were already live. We were covering his stream from earlier today. And this fucking regard goes live knowing. I think he likes it.
I just hope this one is as manic as his last one.
Yeah, we're 4 minutes in.
Thank you, Ashes. Blasey is the youngest member of Sneedville. I like the dude. And he does back up Sneed snipes for us when we need it. I've been busy lately. I'm sorry, guys. I missed all of you, though. Thanks for being here. Let's get him. Let's get him, guys. Get him. Get him.
So for me, it's just funny because what I'm on and what I'm kicking is
Get him,
real,
guys.
and what everybody else is kicking is
What are
false
you
and doesn't
kicking?
exist. And that's my only point. My only point is just that when you talk, it needs to make sense.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like I said, we have a society that worships failure. Like I said, if you work for corporate America, you're proclaiming that. Like I
That's a
said, like the
double.
one guy, he kept proclaiming about Tesla.
Triple.
And then all these headlines came out about
Like I
Tesla,
said.
and then Tesla continues to get its karma. And you continue to see what's happening in the world, that people are not with it. People are not with humanity being betrayed, which is what all these corporations did. People don't agree with what you're doing. We're not your friend.
Yes,
We don't
Daisy,
like
he's
you.
live
I
right
mean,
now,
it
and
is
I'm
what it is.
sniping
And
him.
it's just a fact of life that people are gonna have to deal with. See, all these people, it's like all these gang stalkers and all
Hey,
y'all
what's
who
up,
do your
Daisy?
antics every minute of every day. Nobody cares. Like I said, what is your point? Like I said, these people are trying to build a maze and a puzzle of gang stalking, right? Because you're a coward and you just don't know how to buck up, like my father did and taught me how to be a
Sticky, you
man.
currently
And all
have
y'all can
9
be
in
men
the
and
box
women, and you don't know
versus
how to just
7.
buck up and say how you feel. You don't know how to
Yes.
just buck up and stand up
Thank
to
you.
someone that you claim to have a problem with, but you don't actually have a problem. That's why
Thanks
you
for
can't
being
make a
here
stand
and
either
not
way,
there,
because number
guys.
one, you just don't have it in you. You
Let's
don't
stop
have any
paying
what's.
him.
And then on top of
Join
that,
the fight.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
you just don't have any
Fuck
bravery,
this guy.
and you don't have a stance. You feel me? So, like I said, you've got this entire culture,
Like I
this entire
said.
dichotomy, this society that these
New
people are
car's
mad for no
doing great,
reason, and they're mad at
DZ. Thank you
themselves, and
for
then they
asking.
project because they're all in a bad mood. Like, yeah, I don't play that. I don't play that
What's up,
game.
Dizzy?
I'm gonna tell y'all one more time, and this is the last time I'm gonna tell you this. All y'all need to watch your mouth on the internet. Watch how you
Okay.
talk to me. If I don't know you in reality, you need to watch how you talk to me. You're gonna talk to me with respect. I do not accept nothing else.
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna do
tolerating
that.
nothing else. You feel me? And like I said, I'm not going to play these
Love the
games every
Bob
day where
Ross
everybody
wig.
bluffs and we just
You
sit
love
there
it?
and play a game of, oh, can we trick you off your throne? I'm going to be on my throne regardless.
I got
There
him.
is
You
no way
ain't
to
got
trick
no
me off of my throne.
throne,
My throne is
Joey.
completely stable and finite. It'll never move. There's nothing you
Finite.
can do about it. And that's
Sheriff, can you give Lady of Nightmare a look at your handsome beauty right now? She's fascinated. She's hell yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't he look like Bob Odenkirk? In a good
Shut
way,
the
Sheriff.
fuck up.
In a good way. Bob
I take
Odenkirk's
that
a
as a
handsome dude.
compliment. Bob?
Yeah,
Odenkirk
fuck yeah.
is a
Fucking
badass.
Better Call Saul, dude. That's one of my
No.
Yeah,
favorite
Sheriff.
shows.
I told you that for years, Sheriff.
You
What was
do
the
kinda
name of
look
that
like
last movie he was in when he was a fucking...
Nobody.
Yes.
him. That was good too. Yeah, I watched that. That was good.
Yeah, the sequel's
Biggie
coming
fan.
out soon.
The
Fuck yeah,
bus
I'll watch
scene.
it.
Fucking badass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He got the
fuck you
shit
up.
beat out of him in that movie too. That was fucking great.
and that's why these people are so mad. Listen, I'm
You guys are
Batman
It's a
so
in reality
mad.
in
compliment,
real
Lady
life.
Nightmare.
Okay, ain't nobody playing no games with me. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody manipulating me. Ain't
She
nobody
loves
doing
your
nothing
wig,
with me or
Sheriff.
telling me nothing, bro. I'm literally supposed to be immortal. You always worried about how much money somebody got,
She paid
what
for
they
half
doing,
of it.
instead of worrying about yourself. You're not worried
Yeah.
about what you got going on. All y'all got mad work to do.
I had to
Do you
run
own
it by
buildings in
her.
equity? No. Do you own a mansion and estate? No. Do you own over 2,000 in jewelry? No. Do you own your own car lot? You pay over 100.
What did you say when I showed you the wig?
Huh?
When I showed you the wig that I ordered for Sheriff?
Yeah.
What did you say?
It had to happen. It had to happen.
She said, "Fuck yeah."
$100
Fuck
every
yeah.
month. Paid $110 for every tow for every car. There's like 4 or 5
That shit
vehicles. in
funny,
there. Are you
dog.
serious
Let's
right now?
go.
Sorry, but what? Are you wealthy? Do you have a website worth almost $2,000? Do you
That's
do
okay,
your own marketing and
Lobster.
promotion? Are you monetized on YouTube? Do you
A
have your own
snipe's a
business?
snipe,
and
dude.
you're
I don't
compounding
give a
other
fuck
business? I
what
showed
you're doing.
Christina the logos today. Like I've got logos. I've got everything for Sneed Enterprises. I'm building everything right in front of your eyes, and I'm using this to get it all going and get it catapulted and get it started. I don't understand where the confusion is. Like I said, do y'all own your own car lot? Do you own over 2,000 in jewelry? Do you own buildings like I
I'm
do?
so
If
far
you don't,
behind
why are you
DZ.
talking to me? This is very simple. I don't understand why you have a society that, number one, gets away with these antics and this stuff. If somebody's not talking to you, you just don't talk to them. You don't start typing a whole bunch. You don't start typing fast and doing weird stuff.
Why
That
not?
doesn't scare anyone. What you have is a bunch of real sheltered individuals who have never ever gotten in a conflict, and they're afraid of conflict. They're scared of life. They're scared to go outside, and it's just pathetic, man. All these people, they have nothing for me. Like I said, I have nothing to do with your qualms and your problems. That's what I've realized. I have nothing to do with your weakness. This is all weakness.
Yeah, but what you don't understand, Lobster, is the majority of Sneedville doesn't care. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. I would rather give anyone the view, restreaming him, than give it to him. You see what I mean? And that takes his watch time. And that's the mission here. We're cutting into his check. I want to see that check fucking depleted,
Yes, man. That's why
bombed out and depleted, like Afghanistan
And we're
y'all get
doing it.
online and say
and Iraq.
crazy things you would never say to nobody's face. All y'all do the same things. What is the point of that? There's no point. Trying to provoke and
Yeah.
antagonize people,
There's
especially
no
real
point.
gangsters and real people who you're scared of, is not going to get you any result, bro. You ain't going to cause no trouble or get nobody in trouble. Ain't nobody that simple that we taking bait in the year 2025, little homie. Ain't nobody matching energies
Little
in the year
homie.
2025, right? That's why y'all on camera, we can hear the audio, and y'all be asking me silly questions like, "Do you have a cigarette?" Like, homie, do I look like I smoke?
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God, you're
Here
still
we
upset
go.
Y'all
about
stay
that?
mad every day, and all you talk about is that other
For the
people are
next
mad.
hour.
You can't tell no one how they feel.
You think he thinks the cigarette dude's an agent?
Most likely.
He does mention it. Yes, he does.
He will forever go around thinking every
It's so
person he
good.
comes across is an agent.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking great.
I've never been mad. I'm happy every day
Hey,
of my
man.
life. But these narcs, they're enraged.
Fucking narc.
They're mad. They're in a bad mood, like TJ was. That's all it was. TJ was just in a bad mood, right? Why?
Yeah.
And you was sitting there being
You
fake,
were
and I could
mad
tell.
because
Why?
TJ wouldn't
Why are
give
you
you
upset?
more
Because you
money.
see all these views, while you stuck having to work that corny 9 to 5. Everything I teach and teach people not to do, right?
Yet
Preach
you're
how to
begging
get
him
out
for
of,
money.
and you're sitting there talking about you basically don't want to show any support, and all of reality is your delusion because you say so. Well, that's fine, but you still got to go clock in and work in those, low down bars with a bunch of riffraff. I don't. You see the
Fuck
difference?
yeah,
I
DZ.
mean,
That's
you
what
want
it
to tell me I'm
is.
doing something wrong, sir? I have a check that's already almost to $140. It's all already made. The money is there. Every day I make money when I'm working. I work to make money. I don't work for free. You were told all of this. You were informed about the situation.
Uh-huh.
You're sitting there. You're upset, but I'm who has every reason to be upset because you're talking and you're not making sense. You're misquoting me and you're lying on my name. And that's why I don't put up with it. And I put you fools in your place verbally and you don't do nothing about it.
No, you don't.
Like I said, what are you talking about, bro? I've got everything moving. Like this next month, everything should be
Let's
looking
see
up.
how many
You
buddy
feel me?
troll
My
baby
money should
trolls
start
you've
coming
got,
and gravitate
dog.
towards me. And what I want to do is get everybody where they start donating and showing some real support. I do this
Oh,
for
he's got his
donations. I
bean.
don't do this for any other reason.
Not
The
gonna
fact that I'm
happen, Joey.
monetized doesn't mean I don't need donations. It just means that I succeeded.
For now.
These people and this generation, I'm sorry, but you're all a joke, bro. You want to sit there and punish success and reward failure. I don't know where they do that at. You all can do that as long as you want. You've been doing it all these decades. Like I said, people thought they
Like I
was
said.
showing me something. Okay, people thought they was rubbing something in my face. People would go donate to these stragglers and these evil people who literally commit crimes and are the worst people ever.
There's no
And they
egg
would
on
go
my
support them
face,
and send them
dog. I
donations,
forgot how to cook
thinking
an
that
egg.
it's showing me something or making me feel some way. I want everybody to win. I don't care who you donate to. I just don't understand or why people would not want to support a righteous cause. See, you're trying to promote like being evil and a narcissist is cool, but then y'all are ashamed of who you are because you're projecting calling someone a narcissist who's an empath. That makes no sense. Hold on.
Hold up.
Pause
Somebody's
real
throwing
quick.
tomatoes
Give
at
me,
me.
give me 5-10 seconds, real quick.
You got
So at the end of the
hiccups?
day, it's just funny to me because I don't know, all you people are the same. Like, I mean, bro, when I'm sitting here and I'm finding out that people like TJ are on what they on, like I said, that means that there's a literal conspiracy. No wonder they was getting online and there was other
Thank you,
people. I'm not even
Negasonic,
talking
for
about the
sharing
online
that.
people in them groups right now. I'm talking about other people in reality
Did I miss
that
anything?
were on, they had online
Bro.
groups and they were trying to get me out of those online groups, right? Where if I join, they say something that makes
No, Negasonic was looking out for me and he shared the stream in Discord and tagged everyone because he knows I don't like
no
doing
sense
that.
while they're hiding behind a computer and a phone because
Such a
they're
good
busy
man
slandering
like
my name,
Paul
running a
Walker,
smear campaign.
Amen15.
And these
I'd
pages
argue
on
with you
these,
if I
whether they
could.
be on Facebook, social media, wherever, I'm going to be able to get them shut down
What's up,
because of what they did,
TBDBD?
because I'm filing a lawsuit for a smear campaign being run against me and for slander of my name. Everything that has been said about me has been defamation. Not one bit of it is
He
true.
beat me to it.
You feel me? So basically,
What?
when people do these things,
Negasonic.
right? When they make these decisions and
What?
they go about doing these things this way and just go about their business in the wrong way. That's why TJ was sitting there and telling me back in the day, texting me, so he doesn't think I catch on, but I know everything. And like I said, I already was onto you, bro. I knew you was an agent. He was literally like a spy, bro. That's crazy, man. He was like a spy. That's crazy, bro. That's literally insane, bro. These are real people that I deal with and talk to in reality, bro. We've been in the same hotel together, bro. And this dude's a spy. Okay, for people who was hating on me, who's saying monitor him, like monitoring spirits, monitor him and try to hold him back. How would you be able to hold back a man like me if you never did? I don't understand that. Because he was the one who told me and was talking about, well, they already trying to blackball you or whatever. Like,
TV DVD, welcome in. I thought I blocked, banned, and muted you because I thought you were TJ, and I sent you 42 different Cash App requests, and you never hit me back with any of them. And that's a problem. So I'm muting and blocking TV DVD.
Like,
dog.
how would you know that if you weren't a part of it?
Bitches.
You see how y'all be telling on yourselves? I've seen that dude like
telling
literally,
on you.
Like we've gone on 6th Street before. We've drank. I've gotten drunk, right? And I've stood right in front of him, and then the real
Thanks
me
for being
comes
here.
out, like the real
And not
gangster
there.
spirit, and I'm talking as who I am. You know, not you know, like not
That's
cleaned up at
what's
all,
up,
saying
dog.
reality. And bro, you could see fear in his eyes.
Hey,
And I wasn't saying nothing
so
to him. I was
afraid.
talking about reality and what was going on, and I was actually on his side about everything. But
Yeah,
you know,
you
I could just
scared
see
him
him
because
look
you
at
were
me like
ranting
he
like
was
an
terrified.
idiot.
So I mean, like I said, he's scared of me. Everybody's scared of me. They do a lot of fun. Like I said,
Like
you know,
I said.
I don't really
Like I
care,
said,
man. You know, I don't
Nobody's
have a
scared,
problem. I'm
dog.
not upset. These narcs are upset. Like, I don't have a problem with TJ at all. He's not worth me having a problem with. He's not. He has
Good
no
job,
self-worth.
Sheriff.
All these people, they have no value. It's just the truth. They're nobodies. You know what I mean? That's a dude who, like I said, would sleep on the street, bro, in front of the jewelry store, man.
Yeah.
Like, no, we were
your
trying to put
Trailer
you on and be
Park
nice and
Boy
help you, bro, because
references
you're who
there,
really needs
Sheriff.
help. Nobody ever asked
Smokes,
you for
let's
nothing,
go.
man.
Yeah.
What, baby?
Snap, snap.
Yeah. His Trailer Park Boys references.
Oh, yeah, he's a huge Trailer Park Boy fan.
Me too.
He's got Randy's underwear.
That's
I paid
funny.
for
Did
underwear.
you miss that one?
No,
He's got
I-
Randy's
I-
fucking underwear.
That's
He was
funny.
wearing them on his head.
Right here. Hold on.
You're so behind.
I saw it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Facts.
Backs!
I don't know what you
Spinach! Bitches!
Nice.
Yeah, look. Hold on, we gotta pause
Cheeseburger.
him for a second.
Put him on, Sheriff.
On the wig?
No, put him over your
Oh.
pants like Superman.
Fuck you,
It'll-
Negasonic.
You shut your whore mouth and do as I say.
Say hi to little Joey.
Did he end the video, dude?
Yeah.
And he's back live again.
Joey.
We be winning over here. Easy.
What's wrong?
Done.
Fuck you, Joey.
Come back. Joey, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was
See,
wrong.
Sheriff? You should have put the underwear on over your pants like Superman, and then Joey will come back.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm
it is a good
Batman, I'm the
point.
boss.
The
Upcoming.
fact of the matter is, those fucking underwear are cleaner than anything he has.
Oh, most definitely.
I agree.
Well, I say we do a smoke 'em if you got 'em while we wait.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm smoking a joint right now, dog.
Tell you what,
My joints are over there.
do you want your joint, babe?
Yeah, and my phone.
There you go, babe.
Thank you.
She said plural
You
joints.
lighter?
Like, she needs more than one to tolerate.
She
this.
got a whole box of
I do.
rollies, dog.
So do I.
I don't play.
I've got like 20 joints in my car right now, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
I only have, 9?
Oh, he's live again.
Setting
Oh, here we go.
world records and breaking.
Jesus Christ.
You didn't set any
All right,
world
so yeah,
record,
like I said,
Joey.
Me, I'm just a
Like I said-
perfectionist, so there's a way I like to talk on here and a way I like to go
What
about
are we
it.
gonna do here? Separating
They
the
don't mind
last
me
live and
because
then
it's my
this
own
now.
thing.
I don't know.
But yeah, like I said, I mean,
Like
like
I
I said,
said,
you got the one
Just
guy
put,
that all he
Sheriff,
did is sit
just
there and
put
talk
down
about
boss
Tesla.
stream
He's sitting
and
there
then
talking
start
about
the count from there, and
like
we'll add them
shoulder
all up
shrugs
later.
and rhomboids, and it's like, dude, you're just not making any sense, bro. Like, I don't know why do you people expect me to agree with your nonsense and your delusion? Like, you're saying things that make no
Technically, we're running these, and this is one show for us. So I think that counting his, like I said, still counts. It doesn't matter if it's just one stream. It's one stream for us. We should count them all.
Yeah, but what about his other one that he didn't delete? There's a couple that we missed, and I'm sure we missed a whole handful of lisms.
Well, yeah, probably, but I can't do nothing about that now. Right? Let's go.
The man
Yeah, maybe quit one of your jobs, man.
No.
is in front
Okay.
of you, setting world records and breaking his own world records. The man did 152 pull-ups.
Trying to put me on
And
the
these narcs
spotlight.
are so
Now
lost
everybody gonna
and
be
so
mad at me
delusional
for working.
that they're still sitting there talking nonsense.
No one's gonna be mad
Like I
at
said,
you.
it's kind of common sense. If you take phone calls
Like I said.
from an illegal organization that's an underground organization, right? That their name shows that all they do is
Kills
hate,
me. He thinks he
right?
broke a world
Why
record.
would you
He
think that's
didn't.
not illegal for any company, any entity,
Oh,
any
but he
person? I don't
did.
understand that. And why would you think that a lawyer can't request to get the records of those phone calls?
You got to give him some credit. He broke the world record for lisms.
Well, that's one he can have. And Sheriff broke the world record for counting those lisms.
He did, yeah. We need Guinness Book of World Records.
Sheriff's
Where we
per
can
wrist.
actually hear them. Do you
Every
understand
tick
how
I
much
make
documented evidence
is
I have?
another
It
record
doesn't-
I
It's
break.
not about how much, it's about the
And I'll be
quality of
watching
evidence.
you.
I have concrete
Fuck
evidence
yeah.
and proof of every claim I make, and anything that I state on here, and any lawsuit that I'm telling you I'm filing is going to be filed. It's
Uh-huh.
guaranteed, no matter what. And these organizations, right, like the FBI, CIA, whatever, their
That's
job
cool,
and it's their
Lobster. Thank you.
obligation and responsibility, because I've made this a public issue. I've already put out some of the channel names. Okay, they should have all this
Okay.
documented, all of them. I've given these people the names. They should have everything documented. So there's no excuse, right? It's just a
Look at that
failure to do their
buzz.
job because they don't want to. And that's weird because it shows the hypocrisy in your society, and it shows, right, that basically, I mean, you know, everybody is corrupt. Everybody's corrupt, and they all
He
have
wants
to be
that
in on
money
it because
so
that's the only
bad.
way that it would be going the way it's going. You understand? If it wasn't corrupt and you weren't in a corrupt country and nation that picks and selects what it wants to do, meaning that it literally
Best in
targets
show.
innocent
What's up,
civilians
guys?
like me, right? If that wasn't the case,
Hey,
it wouldn't
what's
be
up,
going this
Best?
way. It's just that simple. You
What's up,
feel me?
champ?
It'd be going a whole different way, common sense, because they would have done their job. Like, I've given enough evidence publicly. There's people who have my channels who have, you know, I wouldn't say authority, but they have the ability to do their job, right? They don't. They just sit there. So I don't understand why everyone is doing things that are hypocritical
I just
and
don't
then
get
acting
it.
like you're supposed to be respected or rewarded for it. You don't get rewarded for hypocrisy. Society is basically going to,
You wanna share this?
not deal with you,
Sure.
right? And this society, what it should do is shun hypocrisy. They get away from it, and they get away from you, and they basically, like, say, we're not going to
That's
deal
too
with you.
right.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, you all really act like you make sense. Like I said, you're convenient. 1 minute it's, oh, I want to help.
Damn,
Ain't none of
babe,
y'all
you look
helping. I
so
never asked
fucking
none of you for
baked.
help. I asked for normal
You're fucking
decency
baked.
of people working together. And since none of you want to do that, oh, cool, no problem. Because I've been
It's so
doing it on my
beautiful
own
when
since
you're
day
high,
one.
too.
It's just me, God, and me and Christina. That's it. Me, God, and Christina. It's me and Christina versus the world. Has been since day one.
No?
If you notice, I ain't even had
I like
nobody
these.
mess with my bike, right? Like I said, dude doesn't even answer. Like, I mean, I just don't get that.
Yeah.
How you see
Lucius
how
Fox
important it
quit.
is. This is my whole career, and this is what I do. And literally,
You ain't allowed to quit.
I got to have these bikes rolling right
I'll tell
so
you
that
when
I
to quit,
Okay,
can,
so
Christina.
do what I need to do.
Let's look at
And
this.
then
It's
none of it makes
important
any
to
sense.
you,
Then you're talking
Joey.
about
Fixing a
the bat
tire is
cycle that I
not
put
going to change
$1,300
anything in his
into, that I
life.
should
You
take
should
it
be
over
able to do
somewhere
that
that we already know
yourself.
that those people were weird and they were jealous and they were cowards about it.
The fact that he depends on another man to fix a bicycle tire is fucking insane to me.
Now, the fact of the situation that somebody says, I'm not going to put air in your fucking tire anymore, says a lot
Dude.
about a person.
If I, let's just say I was at that point, let's just say I didn't know what I was doing when it came to putting air in a tire on a bike. I wouldn't even be able to ask anybody because I'd feel like,
Dumbass.
yeah, I'd feel like a total idiot. I'd feel like a
Yep.
fucking child. There's no way I could go to another man and say, hey, I don't know how to put air in my bike tire. Can you do it for me? Oh,
I can't tell if the air is coming from the inside or outside of the tire.
And Rich Baritone, if you're listening, he did it on his live. Everyone sent in for the prices of bike pumps. It's anywhere from fucking $3 to $10. It's fucked.
Not to mention, there's a free air at every gas station. So,
right, they
you
charge
know.
them out here for them. It's
Yes,
like
Blue.
$2.
And
Hold
what
on
they
a second.
said, everything they did
Hey,
was
Blue.
cowardly.
Yeah, it's true that Christina was once an old black lady, a fat black lady, and then she came back a couple weeks later with the blonde chick you see today.
That's right.
What's up, Money Mike?
Money Mike in the building, dog. What's up?
Or not nothing, right? So it's like, see right there, that comes off as sketchy.
He's got
That
5
don't
in
make
the
no
box,
sense.
and we got him beat,
Like I
dog.
said, and then I answered the bad
Yeah.
cycle ain't going nowhere, and then all of a sudden we ain't talking. All I said is, I mean, it's just delusional to say that shrugging your shoulders
Okay,
is going to get you anywhere. I mean, that's not going to build muscle. You can
I'm
shrug,
just worried
you can
he's
shrug
gonna
your
take
shoulders
this
all day.
down.
You can talk about posture, but there's nothing wrong with my posture. Like,
What are
I
you
stand
talking
up the
about?
right way. I stand
Smoke
up
'em
in
if
an
you got 'em.
athletic stance. You don't ever stand
No,
straight
you
up.
don't have to play
Ever.
the
If you
video.
stand
Just
straight up, there's going to be
mute
a
and
lot of
smoke.
back issues for
That's
you
what I just did.
because it's more weight. I don't know what y'all are talking about when they
There
tell
you
you
go.
them
Smoke
lies
if you
about,
got 'em,
oh,
guys.
if you stand up straight, it takes the weight off. It makes you
Yeah,
lighter.
we're live right
Eh,
now.
No,
He's live.
I could test it right now. Look,
TV,
if I
DVD.
stand up all the way straight,
We're
bro, that's a
sniping.
lot heavier. That feels like so much weight. That's so hard to move and walk. Like that makes
double
everything
snipe.
harder. Literally, that's half the thing y'all don't get.
You
Is
don't
like I'm
fall
already
asleep?
ahead of you. When people do martial arts, do they stand up straight or do they start crouching and get as low as possible
You're
for
gonna fall
leverage?
asleep if
They
you
get
lay
low
down.
for leverage. I'm telling you right now, these narcs have built a world of nonsense and lies and delusion.
It's
They've been teaching y'all
nonsense.
everything wrong. If you really do your history, Tartaria was the great society that was here.
The
They
great
were the real
Tartarians.
civilization, the original
Sartarians.
civilization. Okay, Tartaria was it, and they had technology that we don't have. Okay, I'm actually researching it and learning it. I'm already learning. I'm such a
Sartario
genius. I'm learning
is
how to do it. But it's just
Sartario
the
is
elements that it
Sartan's
is
Hispanic
comprised of and
cousin.
that they use. It's so weird because this world teaches and this society teaches that you can't even get near those elements, much less much less touch those elements. So it doesn't make any sense. You're saying that you can't
Here we
even
go.
touch these
Lism
elements
banner.
and that they're whatever. But yet, what I'm seeing videos on and what I'm hearing is that you could basically have electricity for an entire Tartarian city off of just a little bit of a certain element. I'm not going to say what it is. Y'all don't get game for free. That's crazy, man. They said it's with what is it, like a copper, whatever you call it,
Sheriff,
like
you
an
need to
electrode
draw
type thing, a
Sartan with
cathode,
the
I believe is what it's
sombrero
called.
now.
They said that's all you need, copper cathode and that element.
That's
And
blasphemy, dog.
you're talking about electricity enough to
Not if it's
have
Sartario.
lights for an entire city.
No, but it is.
Meaning what? Free energy.
Oh,
I
but
already
it
discovered
is.
free energy.
Nah,
See what I'm
but it
saying?
is.
While you people are sitting here sleeping on me, I told
Mhm.
you I will build my own city. I want to build my own city. I can build an entire nation and rule it. Literally, I can build anything I want that I want to do. Like I told Christina, and she believes in me, and told me she believes in me. Anything I
Christina
want to do, I set my
believes
mind
in
to, I can get it
me.
done. I can build my own city, bro. Real talk.
I'm
And
gonna
and
build a
and
city.
Because we
figure
built
out
this
how to
city.
create that where we don't need
Joey, you couldn't
electricity.
build a Lego city.
The people who've talked about this in the past, the people who were the whistleblowers,
I'm
anybody
sick
who's figured
and
out any of
brick.
these things, we all know what's happened. It's common sense. But see, they can't do it with me. I already went
Stop
through all that.
blowing my whistle.
You see, I'm someone I get to push my weight around. That's the funnest part of being me is I get to do and say what I want because I stood up to
That's what
Illuminati
you
and the government
think,
and
not
all the
what
Masons a
you
long time ago
know.
and defeated them. So I get to push my weight around. I get to tell them how it works. That's why they mad. They mad because YouTube is a Freemason-owned platform. We know where we at. Yeah. Yeah, we in what you own and you're supposed to run.
Yeah.
But yet, who broke the algorithm? Was it PewDiePie? Nope. Batman.
Somebody broke it.
Batman's already broke the algorithm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That's why every video I get, how many views do all my shorts do now? Like 1,000 to 2,000, right? Consistent. I have
Nobody
consistency.
cares.
Why? Because
though.
consistency is key.
You're
These
getting
are all things you
botted,
can't
Joey.
teach. They got to ask themselves, how did I do it? There's people on YouTube right now saying they have 21.5 thousand subs. It's impossible. You're lying, right? So if you're monetized, that's illegal. So if you get any payments from YouTube, right, which again, we all know what Google was ruled in a court of law. If you do receive any payments for monetization from YouTube, when I take this case to court, to Supreme Court, and it's a federal lawsuit, right?
And
They're going
nothing
to
will
have
happen.
to, I mean, you're going to have to pay all that money back. And then it's going to be a whole
Smoke 'em if you
investigation,
got 'em.
common sense, that they're going to have to figure
I'll
out
be right
how is
back.
there a criminal enterprise that was being run through YouTube? Common sense. So keep it up, YouTube. Keep paying people who clearly bought their subs and views. Because like I said, why would people have that many subs if they haven't outdone me? I could show you all the channels right now. These are people who literally are in these sectors and
They
are
have
claiming they got
outdone you,
fake
Joey.
businesses and
Face
begging for
it.
money, right? And then, like I said, I've already exposed them for what they've done, and they belong in jail. Why are they not locked up? So don't tell me these states and people care. It's just like Georgia.
Because it's
Georgia
not
doesn't
illegal,
care
you
about humans or
dipshit.
anybody. Georgia cares about its own selfish interests. That's why it's one of the most corrupt states there is. See, everything that you're supposed to go to jail for and get locked up for, everybody's getting away with. But when it comes to innocent people who are doing nothing, right, they end up getting locked up and going to jail over nonsense. Can you imagine that? That's a tyrannical nation, bro. You understand? Like I said, that's why I do what I do to
We got
make sure that
another
we restore
casualty.
order and justice in this world, on this planet, and in the court system, the system of injustice, because they don't serve justice, they serve injustice, and all they do is lie. Why do you think the Austin Metcalf thing was able to happen? The Austin Metcalf thing was able to happen because of the dichotomy in this country that's set up by these underground illegal organizations. They have funded this guy who did what he did to Austin Metcalf. They've given him over $250,000 already. I'm sure it's way more than that by now, probably over $1 million. He shows up to court in a brand new suit, okay, that only money can buy, right? And you know, I don't think he's going to be
It's
able to
usually how it
keep all the
works,
money. Then I heard a
genius.
rumor online that supposedly he bought a vehicle with the money, which is really dumb, but would make sense, you know, with him, he would do that. And, you know, that's what the people in his group tend to do, throw away money on nonsense, right? But my whole point is, I mean,
You
you're
mean
telling
like
me that
spending
they paid this
60,000 in
man
Vegas?
and
Yeah.
you can't see what's going on? How come there wasn't a full investigation as to if they put him up to it? How come that didn't happen? Why was there not a full investigation done? as to did somebody send him? Was it an actual, you know what? Did somebody send him and put a battery in his back, or even pay him or offer him money to do what he did to Austin Metcalf? Austin Metcalf was conveniently the top dog, kind of like me. See the weird part? Austin Metcalf was a figure within his community. Austin Metcalf was basically, they said, the symbol of what anyone would want to be, kind of like me. You're starting to get the
You're
drift.
nothing like
I don't
that,
think it was a
Joey.
coincidence. And I think it's weird that the family didn't bring that up. There should be a full investigation launched, common sense, to figure out, did somebody pay him to do that? Because why was the funding so immediate and quick? Just because it got publicized, and who is the organization and group, and who are the people and the actual names? I would love to know the exact individuals who are funding domestic you know what in this country, because that's exactly
Domestic
what
you
the
know
Austin
what.
Metcalf incident was. At a track meet, the dude had no business having what he had on him in the track meet in the first place, and you're going to reward him and pay him, but you're not against people who look like me and my group? Boy, stop it. But you got
Wouldn't
these
you
people,
call
they ain't
that
worried
being
about that.
gangster,
They
though,
worried
Joey?
about all these
Bringing
other
a knife to
communities,
a
right,
track
who
meet?
can't even figure out if they're a man or a
Somebody's
woman or what they want to be, or if they're
regurgitating
a
audio.
furry doll. Okay, they don't know if they're a fox or a squirrel now.
You shut your whore
That's a
mouth,
joke, but I
Jerry.
mean, it's the truth. You know, they're very confused, right? So
Oops.
it's just ridiculous. It's been ridiculous.
So
I've never
ridiculous,
seen anything like
Christina.
it. The new age world is just a joke. The fact that you all think that you're going to push your weight around with your nonsense and your lies and delusion, though, is just hilarious. Because everything you do, like I said, is dancing around the issue. You know, none of them are direct. They don't know how to be direct. They're not aggressive. All they do is just, it's passive aggressiveness. That's basically what I've noticed what this society teaches. And then you wonder why you got all these fake trolls on here and this weird stuff that
Very
I have nothing to
true.
do with and don't deal with them. And they're mad because I don't have to. Because
Blue
you don't run
always with the
anything. You run
truth
your mouth.
bomb.
You see the point? See,
I
the
mean,
thing
the
is,
truth, you
everybody's
know
swearing
what.
up and down that they gangsta and they G-tough and then this and that, but yet nobody's done anything towards me or my direction at all. Have you noticed that? And I walk everywhere dolo. I do what I want to do. I've
So,
got
Dolo,
actual whole task force that have been sent to try to stop me from doing anything, right? And they're
going
talking
for
about
another
these
one?
same things that I've been through this whole time. I mean, every day I've been through it, right? The whole time, and yet somehow I've overcame, but they're talking about these other people pretending as if they went through
Like I
anything,
said.
but they're the ones who were doing whatever they were doing towards others, and they're all doing illegal activity. So isn't that just karma? So you're going through everything that you deserve, that you earned, that you created, because what you put out, you get back, right? But me, I'm an actual true innocent person.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
totally
Never done anything
innocent.
wrong to nobody ever, not online, not
Oh, but
offline. I
you're
help people
not.
and I take care of people. So it's like what you put out, you
We
get
know
back.
what you
I
did,
get good
Joey.
things coming to me, blessings. People want to support me, donations. I expect all these things because I've done so much for everyone else. That's not made up. I mean, I've got
I
receipts.
expect
I just
that
don't need to
shit.
keep saying it and going over it. See my point? So it's like, you know, I've overcame tons of that, tons of different things, tons of nonsense. I mean, I stood up to everyone a long
Current
time ago,
Snipe
years
is
ago, and then people
17
tried
to
to paint me
5.
some way for standing up for
Hell
myself,
yeah.
knowing that I
Thanks for
was in the
being here,
right.
folks.
People tried to literally slander my name and use
Time
me
to fly the Snipe
winning
banner.
and then turn that around
17
and
to
then use
7.
that as a catalyst to try to run a smear campaign and try to slander my name as if there was any point. What was the point? Just because I
We need
speak
to get those
publicly?
two
So you
agents
think
over
it's
here.
all about what people say? No, it's about your real reputation. Your reputation precedes you. It's going to stand for itself. It's going to stand, it stands alone. See, people can make up whatever, say my name. You ain't talking about me. My my reputation is completely solidified and 100% good A-OK, because people either really know me in reality, or what, they don't know me, but they know a little bit about me and what I do, or they don't deal with me and they're irrelevant. I don't care about people's opinion who I don't deal with on a day-to-day basis. And guess what? I don't deal with nobody on a day-to-day basis. Only person I talk to
Because you
every
have no
day pretty
friend
much is
talk.
Christina. The rest of you, I don't talk to you. I don't deal with you.
That is so
I don't.
sad.
For what?
I would almost feel
Feel me?
bad for him.
Like I said,
He just admitted the only person he talks to is a fucking catfish troll.
Well, that's because he ostracizes all of his fucking friends. He had TJ,
Yeah.
who actually came on his stream, and then what? He got mad at him because TJ didn't want to give him $25. Get the
Yep.
fuck out of here.
Yep. How many Cash App requests do you think he sent to TJ in the past month?
Oh, gotta be. I'd say at least 10.
I'm guessing like three a week at least. Is that fair? Probably hits him at least 3 days a week.
so these people get on here, they think that you own something.
TJ,
You got your priorities all messed up. Like
Give
I
it to
said,
me.
God made Batman. I'm
My
Batman.
money, I spend it where I need it.
you know, if I'm immortal, right, and I'm
Red
Batman, and
triangles
I'm
always win.
I've gotten this
You're
far
neither.
and all these things. Who's to say that God won't carry me forever? Because I mean, regardless, He is going to carry me forever. So it's like, why should I really be scared or approach things with fear? You know, even though a lot of these things have been scary. I mean, all of it. You know, there's things that scare me all the time with what I'm going through, but I have to keep pressing forward. But the point is,
Go tell
He
it on
made
the
me practically
blog.
indestructible and invincible right in front of you, and it's been proven to the public. It doesn't mean that it's easy. None of this is easy. It's been the hardest walk
Easy peasy,
ever.
dude.
I mean, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. There's nobody who could walk in my shoes any day. Every day is much harder for me than anyone
I need to get
because of what
something
I've
to
been
put
through and what was
over
done to
his
me again
channel
when these
name.
people made their phone calls to Seton Hospital. Yeah, you created Batman with your illegal activity and the things that you've done that you want to cover up, and I won't allow you to. And that's the thing. All I got to do is speak. It's like Tom Cruise in Minority Report. How are you going to make me be quiet now? See the point? No. I want everyone to be remembered for what they did towards me. I want it to be remembered what they did to me. You understand? Yeah, these people made phone calls to Seton Hospital, and what I talked about happened to me happened because of them. Yeah.
Joey got
And
crotch
all
rot.
of those people are responsible. And I'm filing
Well, he said that
lawsuits.
Raul
You
was
understand? It
messing with
doesn't
his
matter when it
boxers.
happens. I don't care about statutes. All I care about is the truth coming out. I will talk about this public.
Think he picked up some crabs or something?
I think it's that or hemorrhoids, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
Forever. You understand? Because the world is listening and the world knows the truth. It's not about
Raul,
courtroom
can I borrow
justice.
a
It's
pair of
about
boxers,
exposing
please?
the facts and the truth and leaving them exposed for the whole world to see
I'm
that,
Batman.
you know, these doctors ain't no good. They don't care about us. They don't take care of us. You all want to talk about dentists, but dentists don't do nothing for us. Do you understand the statistics on those people? Because they know what they're doing to people. You understand that those are not good people. So why do you say to go to them when they've never helped anyone? In fact, they're who create all the problems. Seriously. Yeah, those two right there, they're who create all the problems for people, bro.
Dentist.
Like, you need to do your research, bro, and figure out, look up the stats for hospitals and what happens in hospitals. Literally, look up the stats, bro. Get real with yourself. So my whole point is, when you're worried about money and how much money someone else has, and you're worried about other people, worry about you. All y'all are poor and impoverished. You're in dilapidated circumstances. You're doing horrible. You know, you may
Skip?
have little basic stuff, but you
Yeah,
don't
one,
have
two.
none of the major stuff.
Skippy.
The major stuff matters
Skippy,
more.
what's
And
up,
that's what
buddy?
you don't get. The major stuff takes real hustle.
Hey, what's
The
up,
basic
downrange?
stuff, you know, you get a couple of bucks, you okay. You're going to take care of that.
There we go. Let's catch up.
See my point? You ain't make no sense. You got your priorities.
Well, actually, hey,
messed up. You worried
downrange,
about
I'm gonna
money. Yeah, I
post a
understand,
picture
but I
of
just
my
created
new
a real
car
Batman
later.
for
I
you that
got
don't need nothing to
I saw
survive,
your
nothing to keep
community
going.
post,
Nothing.
so I'll be
Don't
definitely
need
doing
nothing
that.
to keep moving and do what he does. Nothing. I need nothing. If I had nothing, I'm still able to have the grit and willpower and determination, and I do it every day, no matter what I got, no matter what's going on around me, no matter what I'm going through, no matter what's going on with me. I get up and I go, I move, and I'm Batman, and I do the real thing. If you don't respect that, you don't respect yourself. All these people want to talk to me. There's no more talking involved because all y'all delusional. Not to me. It's not my opinion. I'm telling you the truth. When you want to talk to me like I'm still a human being after what you people
Welcome
did
in,
to me,
guys.
and act like you're going to cover it up or pretend, or all these other strangers or people who don't really know me or don't know what I've been through, acting like they're going to talk to me like I'm a human being like them, that's funny to me, bro. Y'all lost. You delusional. Bro, you're talking to somebody who operates like a ghost. You're talking to a ghost, bro. You're talking to somebody who overcame something that's not possible to overcome.
He's the
You're talking
man.
to someone that I don't even know how I'm able to stand in front of you and breathe, how I'm doing what I'm doing. I have no idea, bro. That's what people don't get. I'm a conundrum to myself. I'm an enigma, bro. I have no idea how I'm here. I have no idea how I made it this far. I don't. The only answer I have is
You
God.
look so tired, baby.
Christina knows, because Christina has seen what happens. Christina's a witness to everything, and she can testify in court to everything. She knows that, like, I'm strong as hell, just like she is.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Lady Nightmare.
Thanks for coming aboard.
She hung out for as long as she could. She's used to going to bed early, so.
We're identical. We're not different.
Do you have them on 1.25?
We were made for each other. That's my whole point. Like, once we get together in person, physically in person, it's going to be so much easier because it's easier to talk in person when you're looking at someone. It's not this fake internet stuff. You know, texting is always causes confusion. You know, it's not as good as talking, and especially in person, face to face. We're good. We're happy. We're straight. Everything is great with Christina, and I'm very happy and proud about it. And she puts me in a good mood. I put her in a good mood. So
I think as soon as it gets caught up, it'll go back to normal speed.
So, like I said, to the rest of you,
Like I said.
I mean, like I said, you worried about money and you've got an immortal Batman running around the streets. I mean, at least supposedly an immortal Batman. This is what God told me.
I mean, you're so
you got
immortal.
An immortal Batman running around the
God
streets.
talks to me.
And you worried about how much money people got.
Fuck
what
yeah,
if that Batman
is.
outlasts all y'all? Did you ever think about that? What if that happens?
That's a good one.
God tells me everything, man. Real talk. I'm a prophet. I'm way ahead of my time. What if Batman outlasts all y'all? What if Batman is here for 400 or 500 years plus? How do you know? Do you understand that this is the realm controlled by thoughts? Do you understand that if you approach the collective consciousness like I have and you challenge it?
Joey, if you were immortal, your fucking teeth would have grown back, bro. I think. Isn't that how it works? I watched a movie once called Vampire Interviewed or some bullshit. And it had your best friend and lover Brad Pitt in it. And he oh, I'm high. He regretted his choice of being immortal pretty much. And yeah, they don't fucking you'd grow your teeth back, dude, if you're immortal.
I believe.
Trust me, I know, because I'm actually immortal.
You can have enough power in this reality through your mind, through the thought realm, that you can dictate
and I talk to God
your own fate, which I think has a lot to do with what I've done through God. Don't get me wrong; I give all credit to God.
And more missing teeth, doc.
But I still believe that God operates in the mind, operates through your mind. God has a lot to do with your thoughts, yes, and your mind and your power,
good one,
and your self-empowerment, who you are, your soul. All that is connected.
400 years later, he's still broke.
So I think it has a lot to do with what I did. I think it has a lot to do with the only reason that I'm able to make it this far and that I'm still here and still around and still talking to y'all.
We're still
because,
around.
Like I said, of sheer willpower and grit and determination, because I refuse to give up. Because I love life and I have a lot I want to accomplish here. I have too much I want to do. So I refuse to give up on that, no matter what. It doesn't matter what I go through, what happens to me. I'm going to give all of every fiber of my being to stick around here, because I want to make sure that I fulfill every purpose that God sent me to this planet to do. I've helped tons of people. I've saved lives. I've changed lives for the better, and I have a lot more of that to do here, and that's what I plan to do. That's the only reason I made it this far, because of love. Not for me, for other people. Like Christina.
Get in the cage,
right? She's, the number one to me always.
Get in the cage now.
I'm just saying, you approach the collective consciousness and you say, no, my mind is more powerful than all of you peon peasants, which is what I'm saying, and the truth. You'll have more power over reality than them. That means you can open up different tangents and waves of reality, which again, God is.
Say what? Oh, you want me to make it stop?
Christina just wanted to stand still.
I got it.
Already told me I have these downloads. They told me I already did. I opened up new timelines. I'm quantum leaping in front of your face, and y'all don't get it. I'm not just winning in this dimension. I'm winning in every dimension. There's a lot of dimensions, buddy. They tell me all this. All these downloads, like I said, it never quits talking to me. It talks through downloads. It talks through signs, synchronicities, and numerology numbers. I get number codes. I get signs. I get everything. YouTube even is part of it. So what are you talking about? I'm telling you, that's what it said. So it's like, I'm opening up new timelines. I'm jumping timelines. And the thing you don't understand is that's why people should really take after me as a role model, because I didn't just say, hey, I'm going to dress up as Batman, or I want to be Batman. It's a goal. I'm not here looking cute. No, I said, I am Batman. I know who I am.
No, you said you wanted to do it for a while, and then you did it.
So it's like, that's all I keep hearing and all they teach us, all that I've ever learned. And that's just why I know how to do it. I talked about it up there in Minneapolis. I did a video talking about it. I said, everything respects purpose. Remember? KRS-One talked about it. Everything respects purpose. When you're on your purpose, if you know your purpose and you're aligned with it, they can't touch you. There's nothing they can do to you, because everything in this universe respects purpose. And I have a real purpose. That's what people don't get. The only reason why I'm still walking and able to keep moving in this realm is because of my purpose. So in a way, it's like I have this relationship with the world and the public and people, that the only reason I'm able to still be here and do these things is because through other people, through all of you, through everybody's life force. So I can't help but be thankful and grateful. I can't help but have a good attitude towards people. What's wrong? And this is what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start asking the public and asking everyone to donate, since I never have. What's wrong with that? Isn't that being a human? You see, you people are narcs. You've gotten so far away from being human, and then you wonder why I can't stand you. It's not because I got hate in my heart like you. I have nothing but love in my heart, pure love for everybody. It's the fact that you've gotten so far away from being human. How do you expect to operate, bro? You're the enemy, bro. It's simple. Y'all after money and talking about money and this and that and what you got, and you see me, I have everything, and you have nothing. Why? Because God provides. You have to stand in love, bro. This is about coming back to a society that believes in love, because that's what God is, love, the real God. That's not just talking about, oh, read your Bible all the time and then chase money. That's all y'all do. All y'all that talk about reading that Bible, all you do is chase money. Come on, bro. The same hypocrite who was talking about the other day about
guys.
the Bible, and I told him, bro, I don't believe that nonsense, bro. Like, come on, bro. I'm not in your boat.
Sorry,
You're
that
always
was awkward.
struggling. I
Hope
don't
you
care
didn't
what
hear
y'all
me in
say
the
or how you
background
think,
there.
how you feel. It's the truth. Dude's always struggling,
Right.
always in the same boat.
We heard everything.
Like, bro, you
I'm
can't be
so
serious.
sorry.
Bro.
I
How are
thought
you
I was
gonna give me
muted.
advice? You know what I've done in front of you? You know how much money I've made since then? And like I said, he was trying to like tell me what I'm gonna do with my business and who I am in my life, right?
Sorry, I had to.
And I told you, hell no, right? Remember what you was doing? You was actually trying to manipulate, like,
He's a
you need
divine
something.
being.
I
You
don't
can
care.
see
You don't
it
get
in
nothing
his
with
teeth.
that attitude. You got the wrong attitude, brother. Like I said, you can go read your Bible all day. That ain't gonna get you no food. That ain't gonna get you by. That
Dude,
ain't
the
gonna
Bob
get you nothing. I'm telling you straight up.
Ross
You know what's gonna
wig
get you
is
something?
fucking
Believing in the real
ultimate.
God. God is not a book. I don't care what y'all say. God is not a book. Okay, there's tons of people that use that book for evil. I don't care what y'all talking about. Okay, and I'm not saying the
Hell
Bible
yeah,
is all bad.
TV,
It has a
DVD.
purpose.
Hell,
It's all good.
Sargon.
It's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you all say the things you say, it's so hypocritical. How are you going to tell me anything, bro? I'm telling you what's going on in reality. I didn't ask you for advice. You see how people start getting off on the wrong leg and saying things that make no sense? How the hell am I going to ask someone for advice that's been begging since day one? I've never seen any of these dudes have nothing. All these dudes that are mad at me or feel offended or whatever they saying, ain't none of them ever got nothing. They're the most poor people I've ever seen. Always. And the whole time you're poor and got nothing and you inconsistent and y'all got support system, y'all got families, y'all got tons of people helping you, working together, and y'all still can't make no money, bro. Y'all sad, bro. That's sad. Real talk. That's sad.
Real talk.
It's sad, bro.
See, here's the deal, guys. You're supposed to go to work, make an honest living, and pay me. Because I don't want to work. I just want to walk around in a Batman suit talking to my catfish girlfriend and ranting at trolls all day. So basically, we're quite a conundrum right now. The dichotomy of your troll rhetoric is not working on me. It's backfiring. You need to pay me now and donate. You need to donate every day. In fact, we need 20% of your income right now, motherfuckers, because that's just what it is. We're over here doing this, and we're over here ranting, and pay me now, bitches.
Like,
I'm sick of this
bro,
shit.
I can't
need
believe
a
it,
fucking
man.
case
Just looking at y'all, man. Like, I'm just saying, I never thought I would see the day. Like, why would that is just crazy,
TJ, you
bro.
son
I
of a
mean,
bitch.
like grown men talking about roll your shoulders.
TJ's a grown man, dog. He stands 10 toes
who's
down.
doing 152 pull-ups.
152
and
pull-up
it's the same
record.
people told me, yeah, I got people want to do your workout routine. We're gonna do it for $25. What happened with that? Did that ever happen?
Nobody
I'm just
cares.
saying the truth, man. I don't like when people talk fake stuff. I don't like people talking hot air. Who does? And that's what people do. You know exactly what they call that, man. Come on, bro. Like, that's a you-know-what artist. That's a scammer. And that's just people who just talk hot air. They talk about things that they not about and can't back up and don't exist.
Hot air.
Right? Like I said, that's what needs to happen. The reason why I can't build the fitness business the right way is because none of y'all want to participate in anything. Not because I'm doing nothing wrong. Y'all just don't know how to do business. This is a site for e-commerce. Everything online is for e-commerce. Y'all don't know how to do commerce because commerce requires being humble enough to participate.
Clarify,
and have fun.
Downrange. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot happened in that movie, Downrange.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't know how to have fun.
Or you're going to get raped by the mothers.
Live. You don't know how to do anything, and that's your personal problem.
I thought they were
Keep
the
it over
sisters.
there. That's why I don't care.
Sisters, whatever. I knew it was a female name. It was
figure
weird.
out a way, like I said.
Oh, come out like Red
Once this next month comes around, my whole business is going to be rolling.
After listening to him, I'd take Brooks's path.
And y'all are going to be mad as hell. That check's already at 140.
God, that was such a good movie.
I mean, are you serious? I mean, that
My
means
check's at
I
$140,
think it's pretty much set no matter what, because like I'm still having issues with the bank account trying to keep it positive because y'all ain't doing nothing
with my
for
bank
me.
account.
Like I said, what are you talking about? Asked. I
trying to keep positive, but I'm a billionaire.
You people should be supporting me. It don't make no sense. But look, you'll support these other groups, and you other groups want to get online on phones and act like you're tough, but yet y'all get locked up every day and we laugh at you. I see y'all dudes get your karma every day. What are you talking about? Y'all look soft on camera every day. You're the biggest joke that ever talked. I don't know what you're talking about. All these people are a joke, bro. Those groups that y'all tried to brainwash all these so-called women to act like they like and they'll actually entertain all these things that you're talking about. It doesn't exist, bro. Like y'all look like ladybugs with sunglasses on, like the Migos.
Speaking
bro. I'm
of,
just
time
being
for a
honest.
grift. Let's
Every
go.
rapper gets they karma, gets what the hell they deserve. Straight up. What are you talking about? That's like talking about King Von. Like, yeah, you know, King Von was cool. He all right, but he was also on a lot of nonsense, and he was running around the jail acting like he was so.
Wanted to say thanks to everyone who participated and helped out with the funding for Dr. Flynn. She is returning. So for now, anything that comes in is going to go towards StreamYards and YouTube Premium. So we continue to snipe him without having to watch fucking ads and to be able to panel up and have fun like we're doing right now. We got to have Sheriff in here painting and shit, dog.
Copy that.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. Sheriff, show us your. Let's enlarge Sheriff and see what he did here.
That's very true. Let's take a look.
Should we do an early tally?
I'm
No,
kind of worried that he's going to end this, but that's okay. We're kind of caught up.
Yeah, we're not bad.
We're behind 1 minute and 20 seconds. I think we'll be okay. Honey Pumpkin. We're going to be okay, Honey Pumpkin. The only donations Tyree keeps confidential are sperm donations he gets daily at the truck stop, giving the bumpkin blum bum 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 blumpkins. Bum bum blumpkin. Sheriff, this is looking amazing. Folks at home, you can feel free to zoom in on Sheriff's screen on your devices.
I'm kind of liking this one.
your bank looks like a tombstone, Sheriff.
It's not done yet.
It's
I don't
kinda
know
cool.
whether it's going to be the bank or the fucking Vatican.
I don't want any arguments from that whore mouth.
I'm glad that the bank looks like a tombstone because that's Sheriff's artistic way of representing that Joey's bank is empty, dog.
Yeah,
See?
that's
See?
what I thought he was going for.
Fuck yeah.
He's going to drop his ball stack on the bank when he fucking loses all his ass.
Come
Come on. I'm telling a story, nigga. Don't give away the punchline.
Yeah. You're doing great, Sheriff. Don't let Negasonic discourage you. He's just jealous of your artwork. That's all.
I
We
am
talked
jealous of the
we
wig.
We talked about it privately. He was really mad that I got you the wig. Like, how
Yeah,
can you just
'cause-
send me the wig, dog?
Well, you sent me a Merc and you give him a wig. What the fuck?
Yeah, Sheriff's official drink. Go ahead, chug one down, Sheriff. Let's go.
Bubbly alcohol water.
Yeah, there you go. Chug it. Drink the whole thing. Get it.
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone? Okay, all right.
Bob Ross is turning in his grave right now.
Bob Ross is loving this. What are you talking about, Negasonic? This is
If he
fucking...
saw Sheriff drinking a Bud or a Keystone Light, Keystone, while wearing his hair, holy shit, dog.
Yeah, Sheriff, don't think I forgot about you fucking making fun of my Folgers, dude. You make fun of me for drinking Folgers coffee, but yet you drink Keystone Light. What does that say?
Yeah,
What does
but
that
that's
say?
how you start your day with bullshit. Ending your day with bullshit's fine.
Now I got a complex. Every time I go
You know what?
to get
It's
coffee, I
valid-
think to myself, I better not get Folgers.
You know
I'm
what?
so
It's a
embarrassed.
valid
get-
argument. I'll give you that. It is. So
Sticky, go get Pacific Coast coffee. You won't be disappointed.
Sheriff bragging about his Freddy Kroeger fucking coffee machine. Freddie Keurig coffee machine.
Crazy.
Get out of
I
here,
mean,
dog.
it's not.
I'm
it's
the
not,
Keurig guy.
I mean,
I
whose
haven't
fault
named my
is it? I mean,
Keurig
is it not
Katie.
his fault? It's his fault.
Can't
We
burn it,
gotta hold
Keurig,
people
dog.
accountable, man. I gotta stop this nonsense, man. Same thing with Pac. Y'all want to
You guys
talk
are
about
terrible.
Tupac, but
Look
I
how
mean,
you treat me.
Tupac, you know, he alright, but was he not
aight.
running around crazy talking all this gangster stuff? Was he not? Just ask him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's not a place
Oh
for
my
that. I'm
God,
not
I
saying
go nuts.
you can't do
Best
that,
in
but
show.
that's how hypocritical they are. See, if something happened to me,
I'd end up
or
choking
somebody
him
did
out.
something to me, right? That would be the first thing they run to, first argument. You see how they don't make no sense? You got to make sense.
Oh, I
You
already
can't just not
highlighted
make no
these. Sorry,
sense. You can't
guys.
be this biased and then expect people to take you seriously. It's a joke, man. Y'all a joke. bro.
Nobody
Y'all
takes
ain't real,
anyone
bro.
serious.
Straight up.
Not on my
Tupac
watch.
created with his mouth and his words everything that happened to him. And he got set up by Masons. I don't care what y'all say. That's why Mayweather said that he was there and he saw it all of a sudden after all these years, and he needs to be locked up like that Keith D dude. How come he ain't in prison? Because he's a snitch and a federal informant too. So they don't lock him up. All y'all working off plea bargains and plea deals. You think I don't know? That's the thing. Y'all don't get Batman like walks into the rap realm, into everything, bro. Like the rappers be sitting there literally like praying and crying and hoping Batman doesn't walk into the rapping realm. I mean, I don't
That
gotta rap and make
never
music,
happened
which
by
I do
any
better
rapper
than you, and a
ever.
worldwide independent did what nobody ever did. But I'm not even worried about the music. Batman
Worldwide independent.
protects everybody. Batman has to hop into different situations and different things. Like I'm
gotta
just
make
saying,
up
bro.
a bunch
Biggie
of
and
shit
Tupac were going back and forth on some
so I
I'm
could
mad at
sound
you, some
relevant.
jealousy stuff. Like, what does that got to do with real life or being a normal person? Why would you go back and forth with anyone if you're a grown person? That's immaturity on Tupac's on his side and on Biggie's side.
That's
So I'm
right.
just saying, are these people not doing it to themselves? King Von, that was a surprise. What happened? That stuff happened at a club. I saw the video.
Yeah,
It happened
at
at
the
a
club,
club. It
dog.
makes sense. He was wilding out, running around like he was Superman. He was a little dude. He was a little homie at that. He wasn't even big. He
The
wasn't
little
strong.
homie.
Nothing. He just knew he was quick and he knew a little bit how to move. He knew, you know, he knew a little bit of what he was doing. He was high. He was overrated.
Do they still
But
sell those
he
little
knew a little
homies in
bit,
the
so he was
fucking
just trying to run
grocery
around and
store?
act like
Put a
he was
quarter in?
like, yeah, I mean, really, he was a bully. I mean, so it's a surprise that a bully got what he had coming and what he deserved. That's the truth. It's not a surprise. Like, what are you talking about? What was the need in doing all of what he did? I mean, I've seen the videos from the jails. He didn't have to do any of that stuff. He did it himself. Wilding out. He's sitting there taking stuff in prison. Like, come on, bro. They were sitting there talking about, oh, he was a demon. Yeah. And demons get what they
Let's
deserve.
see how many he's got in the box, dog.
Yeah. That's reality. You see, this is the thing. These people, they run their mouth so much, they start believing their own nonsense and delusion
Got you
and don't
beat,
even
boy.
listen to what they're saying.
All you
It's
got is baby
proven
trolls in
My
there.
point
Comment
every
section
single
trolls.
time.
And they
You've
can't
done
even
nothing
comment.
but prove me correct on everything I said. So what are you talking about? I'm just saying the truth. Look at Little Reese. Little Reese couldn't even control his you know what. And what did he do when they came and when they whatever happened, right? There was a video, right? It was
Yeah.
super
And
embarrassing
you lost
for
too,
him. Y'all
dog.
remember
Let's
that?
go.
But he's a Chirac Savage. He's supposed to be gang. He's not gangster.
Chirac
They'll all
Savage.
look soft. Every one of them. I'm just asking, if you got these so-called women in this society and they say that they like them and they actually will deal with them and entertain them and mess with them, how can we never see them actually together? How come when they have couples, right, that involve these so-called women and them, like the ones that are like the Migos,
I have no idea,
how
Lobster.
come the worst
I have
results
no
happen
fucking
and then
idea.
they end up betraying the dude every single time? Because they look down on you. They look at you like a puppet and they're manipulating you, sucker, and you fell for it.
You know
See,
what?
y'all aren't a real part of this society. You're a joke. You're just a pawn puppet being moved around. You're a chess pawn. These rappers are chess pawns for the prison industrial
Sheriff, are you
complex.
taking a break?
You're all chess pawns for whatever the government, period, and that whole system. It all stems down to the prison industrial complex. Look what they did to Bobby Shmurda. Had him dance on a table. You can't see the symbolism there and how they're making fun of him. Same thing with what's his name? You know what, youngster. Yeah. Oh, blah,
Why
blah,
didn't you
blah. On your
protect Pop
birthday, that
Smoke?
guy. He did the same thing. He had to dance on the table at Epic Records.
Where were you?
They laughing at y'all, bro. Real talk. They laughing at y'all, and y'all think that you was doing something. They gave you your slave chain to wear. That's what it symbolized. Your fake chain that you don't own. They give you an advance where you got to pay it back to the label. It's modern day slavery. Same thing with the NBA. Same thing with the NFL. Same thing with the MLB. Same thing with the NHL.
Dude,
Any major league organization is a satanic organization.
he deserves
not
an
even
ass
real.
whooping
All the
for that
sporting
song
events are
alone,
rigged.
bro.
None of it's been real. I don't respect it. I'm tired of hearing it. I don't even want an NBA contract. I literally refuse
Well,
to
even
sign it
he
at this
admitted
point.
something
I
like
will
that
not sign it.
himself about
And
that
that's why they
song
don't
when
give me
Marty
one,
was
because they're
asking him
proving, and
about
that's
it.
what I've proven. It's not.
What was
He was
that?
just like, Marty was just like, yeah, I've been listening to your I'm an N-word song. I like that one. And he's like, yeah, man, that's not one of my better songs, really. I was a lot younger and stupider when I wrote it, but he admitted to it at least. I thought it was funny. He's like, but it's still a banger, dog.
God, that song's
So,
fucking terrible.
all of the
Based
songs
off
are
talent.
terrible.
Oh, yeah. All of them. Some of his stolen beats are okay, but they're stolen beats. You're not a fucking producer if you're stealing beats. Sorry. I mean, it's one
It's
thing.
okay. He's
It's
not
one
Batman
thing.
either.
Yeah, well, definitely for sure. It's one thing if you take a free beat and give credit for it. It's a whole nother thing when you just steal it outright and then not give them any credit at all. That kind of shit pisses me off. Because I actually make music, you know? That pisses me off. If somebody was to steal my shit, I'd probably show up at their fucking door. That's just the way I
Because
am.
I've already shown you on
Those are like
video
my
that I have
babies,
a better
dude.
jumper than Steph Curry.
Joey really doesn't have
I
a
am
door.
making jumpers from half court on command. Steph
You
Curry
show up
cannot
at the
do what I do
playground, dog.
at all. Steph Curry is not anywhere near as quick as me. He's not anywhere near as talented. But what
Steph Curry
is Steph
McFlurry.
Curry? What group is he from? Right. Because we're living such an unfair, cold, weird, backwards world that you get these fake things you call opportunity. I don't want it. You can have it. Because that's what it's for. It's for your group, for you to believe that you're something you're not, for them to overinflate your ego, where they have people like Steph Curry has a handler named Obama, whose real name is Barry Sotero and comes from Hawaii.
Pop
Yes,
Smoke was a
handler. That means
rapper.
he's under Monarch Mind Control and
Bob,
MK
sir.
Ultra. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. These NFL players, they showing pictures right now of them being recruited. Those are clones. You can take one look and see that's a clone. That's why, like I said, I don't compete with clones.
That the Pee on Me song that I dumped on, I actually stole that beat from Joey, who stole it from somebody else. And then thankfully it turned out just the way I wanted it to, because upon publishing the song, I published unlisted, right? And then it gave me a warning saying, this doesn't affect your channel. This isn't a strike, but this belongs to so-and-so. So I credited them immediately, unlike
Nice.
some fucking people do. So yeah, on the Pee on Me song, if you go to the description, the actual artist is there. See, because some of these artists, dude, they're out there and they're making a lot of beats, dude, and they'll put their song out there for you to use for free, and all they ask is for you to credit them. Is it that fucking hard to credit somebody on their work? No, it's not. It's very fucking simple, and he just refuses to do so. That's why I can't stand this little
I'm not
fucker.
He
going
can't
to.
share the
See,
spotlight.
that's the
dude.
thing. They can't.
No,
they
he can't share the
You
spotlight
know,
at
they
all.
try to build people up to break them down.
Like,
They
hey,
can't
that's a
do it with
great
me because
beat.
the
Thanks
first
so much for
offer
letting
I
me use
get,
it.
whether
Nope.
it be from Nike
None
or
of
any of
that.
these companies,
Well,
I'm
he
gonna
says
reject
that it's
everything and
okay
I'm
to
gonna
steal
negotiate
beats
terms of my
because when he
contract.
puts the lyrics on them,
And when they
they
say,
become
"Hey, we want
better.
to do commercial, man," or "We want to have you play
Yeah, he gets
one-on-one
those
against,
warnings.
this Michael Jordan clone," I don't play. I don't.
Yeah, he definitely gets the same warning. Of course he does, but he doesn't credit the people. It's not a strike. It's not like warning you, hey, you're going to be struck if you don't credit the person. It's just a simple little, the person who made this allows it to be used, but it shows, the channel info and where the song came from, the title of the song, and who produced it. So it's not that hard to just say, oh, okay, well, this guy produced it, I'm going to give him some credit. I mean, it's common sense with music, You don't just take somebody's work and not say anything. It's fucking stupid.
compete against clones, dog. See, you
Even with
understand? I'll
parody,
use
like
that
I do
public
parody is
platform
what
to
you guys
really
know. I do a lot of parody music too. Let's say I take later on tonight, I'm going to show you guys the Wiz Khalifa, and I'm going to show you a couple other ones. Well, when I take and I do parody, I don't claim it as my own. I tell people straight out, yeah, I did this. I'm doing a parody song on this,
out all the information and say the truth and
pretty
say,
simple.
listen, all y'all are brainwashed. Eminem was replaced decades ago. Why do y'all go on talking about Eminem? And if
Yeah,
he's
exactly,
real, where's he
Lobster.
at?
Yeah, that
So
was
come
it.
pull him up to me in front of my face, and I'm going to tell him he's a clone to his face. And I want to see how he reacts and what he does. Because he ain't going to say or do nothing because he knows it's true. Eminem was cloned a long time
The
ago.
Pee on Me beat is
Doesn't
actually
even have the same
amazing.
nose or the same facial structure. Are
I
you
rock the
serious?
instrumental
It
sometimes
looks like a
without the
clone.
song, just
They use the
to
clone, they
listen to
use
the
the
beat.
voice, and
It's good.
they maneuver it all through AI, and the songs all talk about Satan. What? He made a song about George Bush. George Bush comes from the family of Aleister Crowley. He's the kid. They're all the kids, the Bush family. That's what was birthed by Aleister Crowley. He was the most wickedest man that ever walked the planet. You're trying to tell me that we live in a nation ruled by satanic people who worship the devil? They're saying now that they found Saturn as the gate to hell. That makes sense because all these people
That might
worship
be
Saturn.
true
They
too.
worship The
Mike,
Cabo,
but
the cube. It's a black cube. The same thing with
it's just
graduation. That's why they wear
business
the
ethic,
square
you know.
on the hat. I never liked that thing with that weird talus when I was in high school. You know, just because I graduated high school doesn't mean I support it. I didn't know what was going on. See, there's a lot of people who don't know what's going on. That's why we have to educate you. See what I'm saying? Yeah, we live in a satanic society, man. We're in the devil's den. You better wake up.
Totally sartonic, dog.
Real talk.
Real talk.
If you don't wake up, you're in for a rude awakening, all y'all, man, because it's even
How
in
many
the
do we
Bible.
have
It
in the
says,
box?
the serpent who deceiveth the world shall
We got
rise.
14.
I think there's going to be a big
Good,
Godzilla
yes,
snake
8.
thing that comes
He's
up
got
around
8
at
baby
some
trolls
point.
watching
He's
right
real,
now.
man. Y'all just don't get
Oh,
it, bro. The
up to
devil's real,
9.
but guess what? So is God.
Bastards.
And God's going to do everything He said. He's
You
going to
stupid
protect His
sons of
people
bitches.
and take care of His people, and we going be okay, no matter what.
We
That I can
all gonna
assure
be
you.
okay, dog.
Actually,
Because that's what this is about.
technically,
This is a world
we're
that we're
one of
having a
those.
spiritual, you know what, back and
So
forth.
take one off.
And that's what this is about.
Oh,
Spiritual
yeah, you're right.
principalities. You know, the one
I've
guy
been
who
You're right.
said that
God
to me
damn
the
it.
other day, that was true. Then you start talking about
Perfect
the Bible.
example of
you're
why we
talking
need
about
to
the
Sneed
word. I mean,
Snipe.
I
We need a
understand to
team.
an extent. I
We're giving
support
him
that.
1 view,
That's okay,
and
but I'm just
15
saying
of us
it's
are going to
hypocritical
watch
coming from you. It really is, because it's not making sense.
all that
It's not adding up.
watch
It
time.
doesn't
He
make
ain't
any
getting it.
sense for anyone, you know,
That's
who's
what's
not in
paying
my
him, guys,
position. I
is
just don't
watch time.
understand how we have so many grown men who won't do nothing at all and don't do nothing for themselves. Like, what's your excuse?
Ain't it
How
shorts,
long
that's
does
for
it
sure.
take to get your act together? And they have support systems. They have everything I don't have. These people drive. They got vehicles. I don't understand that. That's
They got vehicles.
inexcusable, bro. Like, no, bro, I've never struggled, man. Like I said, no. I was
He
set
just
up and
did a
targeted
short
because
saying
I
he
made
has
too
5
much money,
vehicles.
because I was too successful. We're not the same. Don't ever talk to me like we're the same, bro. I've made hundreds and thousands of dollars, right?
You were
Since
given
like the
hundreds of
last time
thousands
I
of dollars
talked
and
to
you
that
blew
dude.
it.
So for you to act like you
You
can
never
give me
earned it.
advice, that's just silly, homie. And I told him straight up, like, everything you talking about, I really don't care about, bro. I tell them straight up to their face, I don't care. I tell y'all how I feel, bro. I don't care how you take it. I don't care about nothing y'all talking about, bro. Ain't nobody gonna ever do nothing. Y'all don't make no sense, bro. I don't believe what you believe in. I don't believe in that. And I mean, I don't turn to the Bible. I turn to God. God talks to me. You know what I mean? And he's sitting there talking about, well, yeah, you know, and
It just
everything they
don't
say
make
is
no
negative
sense.
and demonic, but then they want to talk like they against these evil people. Like, nah, bro, you just like them. All y'all are saying, talking about, yeah, you know, they might think this and that. You know, you wear a cape and you wear a mask. Like, there you go again with that weird demonic talking. I do what I want to do. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I'm spiritual. And he's like, oh, you can't show him that. What do you mean you can't show him that? Everything I've done is working. I mean, you're talking to an internet superstar. You see what I'm talking about? How backwards they are? That's the devil talking. That dude right there, he's the devil. So and then listen to what he's saying, talking about the Bible right there. That shows me, okay, get away from the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Anything that they say, I
No.
do the opposite. Any advice they give me, I do the opposite. Because I could tell when Satan's talking to me through other people. I can hear it. You feel me? That's why, like, I just don't deal with nobody. I don't talk to none of y'all no more. Straight up, I don't have friends like that. I don't talk to none of you because you're all demons. Straight up, I'm not joking. I'm not paranoid, nothing. I'm telling you the truth, bro. We live in a world that everybody has sold their soul, and all of you are demons, basically. And that's fine. Y'all can be demons, but I don't roll with you, and that's it. And you can get up out my face. Straight up. I roll with God, man. Feel me? Talking about a book. Like a book got anything to do with your
He's a godlike,
fate,
immortal
your
being, dog.
righteousness, your justice, your truth? What's that got to do with anything, man? I'm sitting here
He's been
telling you,
bitching
I
about the
sit at the
Bible
right
for
hand
an
throne of
hour.
God. And I told him straight up to his face, you know what I said? We had a biblical moment. I literally told him he was looking at the second coming of Christ and he don't even know it. And I told him every breath that I breathe on this planet will be a walking testament of my testimony and of God and his entire purpose for this planet. I told him straight up. Yeah, y'all talk about Jesus. I am Jesus, homie. I'm the second coming. What? Jesus is my best friend. He supports everything I do. He has to, because that's the only way I got pushed this far. You better wake up. Straight
pushed
up.
my
And you
troll
care
hole
about
far.
YouTube. The man owned 14 cars in my sleep and told you I'm the Messiah. The only reason I got these 14 cars is to show y'all how easy it is for me to navigate financially in this easy world.
You had
Not
money
hard to
from
get
your
rich.
inheritance and you
What are you
blew it on
talking about?
stupid cars.
No, I can't get rich right now because these people did everything to hold me back and built a system where there's no way it's not possible.
Because you blew all
So
your
guess
money.
what God's going to do? Turn it all around and fix
Right.
it and have all your stuff backfire and go back to you, all the karma,
Mm-hmm.
right? Y'all swimming in your karma, and I'm laughing
I
at
can't
you.
wait till the Christina
He gonna fix
karma
it all.
comes.
Trust me. It's all in God's hands. He's
Yeah,
gonna fix
that's
it.
gonna be
He's
great.
gonna
That's
fix it.
gonna
And
be
he's
a
gonna
good
give me
one.
a way. He's gonna show the way and create the way.
I'm calling
And he's
dibs on
gonna give
that
me
scroll.
not only right back where I was,
Fuck
but he's gonna
yeah.
give me way more money this time. Mark my
You
words.
could have it.
He already told me, bro. They already told me, man. It's angels that talk to me, bro. They already told me. They said God is using you to prove all your enemies wrong. God is using you to show the world that God is real. That's why I'm living evidence that God is real. You don't understand. You'll talk about Jesus. I'm the same thing. I never claimed to be Jesus. I'm Jesus's best friend. I'm the second coming. You have Jesus Christ. He walked the planet. Now I know that's true because he told me. And guess what? Now you got Tyree
I'm
Sneed.
Jesus Joey. I'm Jesus Christ's cousin.
You're breaking up, Sheriff.
You hear me?
Am I good, guys? Can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah, you're good. Am I?
You're
I can
breaking
hear
up,
you.
Sheriff.
Yeah, you were cracking up a bit.
Is Sheriff breaking up?
A little bit.
How is it hard to picture? Look at me. I look just like him. I look identical. Look at every depiction they make of Jesus.
Chat, can you guys
looks
hear
like
me?
But you can't figure it out. I'm letting my hair
None
grow
of
out
the
finally.
pictures
Most
of
of my life
Jesus
I
look
didn't.
like
You
you.
can't see the
He has
divine
clean,
timing.
long
And
hair,
how I look
and he has
like
a six
Jesus.
pack, an 8-pack.
It's not
Jesus
fake.
is ripped.
This ain't imagery. This ain't for YouTube. Yeah,
Thank you,
God works in
Lobster.
mysterious ways, man. I mean, you don't think that the second coming would have to be a little bit of a gangster? Jesus was going into temple.
Yeah, downrange. Everybody who I introduce this fucker to thinks he's tweaking. He's not. Dr. Flynn, honestly, I talked to her privately after our time together. And she was saying, hey, I just wanted to let you know that there is a chance that he could be a user and we just don't know about it. She really wanted to lean towards that. I told her, you don't understand. This motherfucker won't even take aspirin. He's fucking afraid. He won't take any drugs. Doesn't even
She's
inhale a
about to
cigarette.
find out. She's gonna
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah. She
Real
just
quick, I
really
plugged my
wants
shit
to
back
believe that
in.
he's
Did that
high.
help?
But that's crazy. Yeah, you're good now. That's
you.
crazy though that a licensed certified psychologist wants to lean towards what everyone else thinks. In my opinion, that was weird for me. That was definitely different. It took some convincing. I had to tell her. I said, no, he's not. She's like, are you sure? Because he really seems like it. I said, no. She's like, oh,
Temples,
I get it.
losing his cool
I think she gets it now, but
he was literally like picking up tables, and you remember that? And he said, all y'all corrupt, all y'all need to get out my temple. Sounds like me.
my temple.
See the point? I'm not here to be
Temple
nice.
of the troll hole, dog.
I'm here to wreak havoc. Do you understand that? That's what I'm on this planet for. I was never here to be
I'll be
nice
right
to you.
back, guys. Hopefully you
That's
don't
not
hear
what Jesus was. Y'all need
Lady
to study
Nightmare
what Jesus
snoring.
was,
She
bro.
fell
You
asleep
read
on the
the
couch
Bible,
up
you know
here.
what he did when somebody
Can't hear
on his
Yeah,
I can't hear it.
she should have said, fuck it. She ain't even going down there. She's going straight. She's going to sleep right here on the couch. I'm about to wake her up later.
sandal.
Can't hear.
Okay,
Let her
no,
chill.
don't come talking
Can't
to
hear
me
her
about a
snore?
Bible when you don't even know what you
Okay,
claim
cool.
to believe, and I know it better than you. I took theology
She's
classes.
tired.
I
She's very
listen.
tired.
They think it's a big deal about the Bible. That's what he said. Oh, if I know the Bible more than you, that's the most
I'll
ignorant
be right
thing I've
back,
ever
guys.
heard, bro.
Smoke 'em
Like,
if you
please
got
get
'em.
out my face with that. Wow, but don't even have nothing to eat. Don't got nothing going at any time. Nothing. You don't got these bikes I got. You ain't building. You ain't got a whole business. What are you talking to me for, bro? What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? I want to talk about a book. That's crazy, son. Like I'm telling you, bro. And you can't tell me they're not delusional. Like they can't argue it with me because it's like, homeboy, I've been running circles around you every day, and all you're doing is just sitting there stagnated. I mean, just because you're surviving doesn't mean you're thriving. Let's get real, man. Just because you surviving, I mean, if it's all about time to you, I mean, you can have all the time you want, okay? But that doesn't make you happy. You understand? You know what I mean? Like we all have the same, rules for the most part, unless somehow I change them, like I said, because I'm that special and God loves me, right? Meaning if I just live forever or something. But other than that, you know, we all have the same things that we go through, right? I mean, so it don't make no sense. I mean, that's not the game. The game isn't, oh, well, I'm just sitting here surviving. Well, I'm showing you something, bro. What? There's people like me who don't care about this stuff. We just trying to be happy for the moment. You know what I mean? Every day, the day that you have, you should be enjoying that day like it's your last. I heard some more people running off YouTube, the same people that was saying my name, talking a bunch of smack. They getting their karma, getting what they deserve. Oh, did I not call that? Yep. The same people who was sitting there wishing me bad, talking ill will, I told them instant karma. Now they supposedly acting like they on my side. Now they posting my videos. You're starting to see a trend here, how there's no hypocrisy in Tyree Sneed ever, because I'm the second coming, like I said, I'm the actual Messiah, but everybody else in the world keeps bending and folding. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that I stand
No,
my
because it's
ground
not
against
happening, you
everyone? I
fucking
got an
loon.
entire underground illegal organization on me, worried about me, saying illegal statements to me nonstop every day, not only online, but in person,
We're
sending
laughing at
people
you,
across
Sneed.
state lines, which is a felony, sending actual agents physically, okay, who are
Were those
scared of me,
statements notarized?
to try to record me illegally, which is a crime in Texas, is a felony, and you'll go to jail when I file the lawsuit. And I'm standing strong, and I look right in their face and smile and say,
No one's going to
"Hey,
jail.
how you
And you're
doing,
not
buddy?"
looking anyone in their face. You're doing it
Right?
online. Quit
Because
saying
you
you're
don't
doing it
scare
to our
me at
face.
all. Like you make my day. You understand? Then, oh, you got to put cash in my pocket. You got to donate, and you got to take me out to eat. Christina laughing at you.
Actually, you
That's
asked
the truth.
him to take you out to
Christina
eat
and I
and
laugh
money
at you
for the
people.
interview. He didn't.
Christina was
Yeah.
worried and concerned. She has every reason to be. I'm glad she was, but I'm sure now she's a little relieved and understands, okay, like Ty got the best of him though.
Christina
Because
was
he
only
came on
worried
some
about her
malicious
troll
intent. Yeah, he
dog.
came hating. He wasn't on no support. And that's what's so weird in my mind. I'm like, listen, brother, you got to be an upright man, bro, and get away from what you doing straight up. You don't do that. You don't treat people like that. The way you came was wrong out the gate. No, that's what you said. Then you tried to turn it around and say, we agree. We didn't agree on nothing. We can't agree on nothing. You're below me. You're a troll.
You
See
begged
what I'm
him to
saying?
erase shit and not
I
show
just didn't
shit.
know that. I didn't know who you were. And I said that. You wanted to pretend. See my point? We didn't agree on nothing. You came wrong. I told you what it was in the nice way, the right way, and that's it. Right? You was trying to record me illegally because you was looking just like you told on yourself, like you narcs always do, because you're simple. You brought up Wes Watson. Yeah, you were trying to pull a Wes Watson. You wanted me to get upset, and that's what they want. They made their plan is so clear. Their intentions are clear. They want me to snap and go ballistic, right? They're pretending like that, and you can hear how calm I am. People don't even move me. I'm here for my purpose as the Messiah and the second coming. I'm here saving the world. I'm your savior. Literally, me. Batman is your savior. Do you understand that? How do you think Batman does what he does? This is why people support me, because people hear and they look and they understand. They say, this guy's really doing that. I mean, this guy's not fake. I mean, I survived a truck, little homie. I defeated the truck. Okay. I mean, you can't sit here and say I'm not
You
superhuman.
had a
Human beings can't
minor
do what I've done.
accident.
It's on camera. The
Nothing
video's
more.
on the channel.
You
You
did
ain't going to
nothing
sit here and play
spectacular,
these
Joey.
games with me. You're not going to tell me I'm not what I am. The reason why I don't fear walking in the street every day is because I truly believe that God is going to protect me. I truly believe that God is going to gift me immortality and that I'm immortal only because through God. If God wasn't on my side and God say, you know what, you messed up and I'm not going to protect you no more, I wouldn't be immortal. But God says you're immortal because I say so. That's the word of God. I don't have to go open a book. Okay. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. The Bible's got its purpose. It's all right. But why don't you use it for that good purpose? Because the second coming, that's what he's telling you. Y'all be talking about the Bible this, the Bible that. That's what that dude said. I may know the Bible better, bro. Please get out my face, bro. You sound crazy, bro. That's what y'all are, crazy. Real talk. It's just crazy. I mean, seriously, y'all eat potatoes every day, homie. Straight up, bro. These people getting bags of potatoes trying to cook potatoes, bro. Eating potatoes because they ain't got nothing else. That's poverty, bro. That's crazy, son. I'm just saying that's some serious. That's crazy, bro. Nothing wrong with potatoes, and I mean it's a good idea. It's a smart thing to do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a hater. I'm not hating, but don't try to tell me advice and say something that ignorant when that's how you doing things and forever. I've noticed all of them. They stay in the same position. They stay stagnated. I don't know you like that. You all right, but we ain't friends. I don't know none of you like that. I do what I need to do for me. Notice me, I got no problem making enemies. I don't care. You understand? You know why? Because I move with God. I'm going to win regardless. Okay? See, the difference between you and I is y'all are all cowards. I'm not. I'm just smart. I understand the system that exists in this country. You understand? We're not the same. Don't think for 1 second that we're the same. Okay? Trust me, bro. Like I said, if this was like a whole different environment, I ain't got to explain, bro. You know what I mean? People know what I'm on and who I am. Feel me? I run this world, bro. I do what I want. Feel me? I'm not faking the funk. That's proven. I've been doing this long enough, bro. I did the Batman thing, bro. We going past 2 years now. I already had my 2-year anniversary, I believe. That's crazy, son.
And
2-year
you've
anniversary,
gotten
bro. And like I
nowhere
said,
as
still ain't even gotten
Batman,
a
Joey, because
Batman
you're not
cake.
Batman.
Wow. No support. And that's fine. Y'all ain't got to support me. You know why? Because God got me. Because Christina going to support me the minute she can. I promise. Christina's going to take good care of me. Christina and I are going to work together. You understand?
No, you're
Like,
not.
she has no reason to worry. We're gonna have more than enough money. Where I was just saying we wouldn't have to work if we didn't want to. But yeah, of course we want to do something. So let's work for ourselves. She told me today. I was super happy to hear. She said I'm down to do the restaurant and the food truck. We're gonna do gumball vending machines. We'll probably do
Fuck
arcade
yeah.
machines at some point,
Gumballs.
pinball machines, vending. We're
Hey,
gonna
what's up,
start our own
halfway?
company.
How you doing?
I think like a snack company.
What's up, Pepper?
That's all we'll do is build businesses and have fun. And that way, she wants to work, no problem. You can work with me, not for me,
Sticky
but with me.
took away
You understand?
for a smoke
Because
break
she's
real quick,
probably going to
halfway.
be,
He'll be back.
paying and creating everything. It's hers. She owns it. You know
I
what I
Smoke
mean?
think
him if
I'm
you
not
got him.
trying
Sticky's
to have power
smashing
over
or
anybody
something.
or anything, man. I'm just go along to get along. I help people and I live life and I enjoy myself. And I think it's a lost art. I think that most of you people don't know how to do that. I'm not after money. That's why money's coming to me. I don't doubt it for a second. You understand, bro, that we're going to have millions of dollars over time?
No, you're not.
You serious right now? Bro, they used to have condos on the island going for like 50 grand. They probably still do. Okay? That's what I'm
No, they
thinking of
don't.
doing. We might end up buying a condo, Christina and I, buying it. And then when we leave to go on vacation and travel, we can make it an Airbnb before we leave, get it all set up in the app. She'll be good at that. You know what I mean? She'll be able to help me with that too. And like, I know how to do all these things with technology. Set it up as an Airbnb, get some guests to check in, and we got income coming in right there. That's residual income. That's real estate right there. And then we move on to the next thing, start traveling, looking at real estate in different areas. And then boom, bada bing, we got a
None
whole
of this
independent
will
real
ever
estate thing
happen,
that we
Tyree.
doing that we already on the hustle. And then we can build that into our own company. And I mean, you see what I'm saying? I don't want Christina having to work for a company. That's like we could do real estate for a company, but for what? You know how much they make? Nothing. They make maybe a couple of thousand and waste too much in gas and having to go here and make the sale. Like it's not as easy as they try to make it sound. I don't want Christina working for another company because companies don't treat people right. They take advantage, and I'm not going to let that happen to who I love. See what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I have a lot of life experience. I'm not going to steer Christina wrong ever. And she knows that. She knows to trust me. I know what I'm doing, bro. So, like,
Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted to say, hold on, word from my sponsor. Let me see here. Hold on just a second. Are you lonely? Do you wish you had someone to share those warm nights with or cold nights with and snuggle up to? Well, now, with the new service from Gmail called Gmail Love Connection, sponsored by Google, you too could have your very own catfish girlfriend for 4 years telling you she's got $6 million and you can treat her however you like. You can message her with several emails, possibly send 60 emails within the span of, an hour or two, and get one back saying, I'm down. Or you could just simply verbally abuse the woman all you want and let your NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, take over and, yeah, really freak out and spurg out. With Gmail Love Connection, you too can have your very own catfish girlfriend. Man, the $6 million. Holy fuck. He wants it so bad so that he can get one up on the trolls. That's all it is. You know damn well if the money was real and it's not. That's all it would be. Christina, I need the money. I need to fucking do this. That's my money.
The plans he has for it all, dude. And
Oh,
we can do
dude.
that if Christina likes, but if it was real, let's say this is Bizarro Land, and all of a sudden Christina's real, and she has the $6 million. It's not going to end the way he thinks it would. Nobody in their right mind would. Well, I mean, here's the thing. When he was with Jenny, he was bouncing back and forth between Christina and Jenny. Now, he'd be like, Christina, I'm back with Jenny, but she's good with it, and blah, blah, blah. And no woman would put up with that. For even the real Brad Pitt, no woman would put up with that shit. You know what I mean? And he doesn't think that way, though, because he's a genius.
I just love how he's always coming up with these new things that he's going to spend her money on. Blue has a good comment here. Build a city, become Rambo, own a food truck, fight Killer Croc in the sewers, grapple from building to building and fly, visit the other side of the ice wall, start a scooter store in Chicago. The list goes on and on. Somebody's got to make the list.
All of it fucking listed like that sounds like you ever take a fly and put it in a jar and just torture it and just fucking shake it up and fucking, that's what his life is.
He's the fly and we're the ones shaking the jar. No way. It's a little puppet. Which stream is this? Did he do?
Holy fuck, I'm on the fucking concussion protocol. Oh fuck.
Which stream is this that did he do 5 listen by 420? Sorry, halfwit. Welcome in, but yeah, I don't know what you're referring to.
5 listen by 420. That just sounds funny.
He's live right now, halfwit. We were gonna cover something else, and then he went live, and then I think he noticed we were sniping and took that one down. So he might even take this one down. We'll see. I don't have too much more time though. But
I also did a community post telling him that we're sniping them.
Like I said, when people don't want to get on board, that's fine. Count me out right now. Like I said, try to keep me rolling down, but you better hope I don't get back
to back, Sheriff. That was a double.
And that's what we're going through right now, because I continue to get up every day. I continue to get back up, no matter what I got, no matter how much people want to not see me have, no matter how much they continue to intentionally not give me nothing, try to have me have zero resources. I get up and I make it happen through God.
Please end it, Joey.
And like I said, this next month rolling around, I think I'm gonna get everything going, everything on board.
We're 13 minutes behind.
That's over $200 plus. That enables me to run my business. Are you serious, bro? We about to really be in business.
We're going to mess speed.
I'm getting out.
Oops.
Out of a whole, you know what?
You know what?
Conflict, but you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about a whole, like that.
We're speeding it up,
that
guys.
Bad, bro. I'm coming out of all that. That's what this has been. About to get everything rolling, homeboy. Phone paid for. Just barely paid it on the 21st. Had the money down for it already, but it paid on the 21st. It barely went through. That's only 5 days. It means I'm gonna have it till the 21st of next month. I'm still building my check. It's already around $140. I mean, do the math.
Wow.
It's like I'm trying to run this check up a little bit more. We have a couple more days in the month.
Down tonight.
Why do you think I'm live streaming? Why do you think I'm talking to you? Because I get paid a little bit of something for everything I do. The whole point of what I do is getting people on board and to support me. I can't believe that these people have the audacity to say how they truly feel about me. You don't want me to have nothing, but you supposed to have careers in 9-to-5s? I think y'all should lose your job straight up. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think God is going to turn around and tell you, no, you're not going to have anything. And I think he's going to sit all y'all down literally where you got nothing. That's what I think. I think God is going to do that. I don't think I know because I see it every day.
It's not going to happen, Joey.
That's what I'm saying. You people be talking.
I'm not sure who Allie is, if that's your girl or what, but yeah, it's roughly 1 per minute, sometimes more. We had a record one day. It was like
What?
a
183 is the daily record.
183, and it was in like 160 minutes.
It was
So he was
about a
pulling
2
doubles.
hour.
Was
I think
it?
it was just short of a 2 hour stream.
Yeah, so 120 minutes or less. He had 180 something. He was doing back to backs that night. It was fucking nuts. Sheriff was struggling to keep count, even though he's the master at it, you know. But yeah, he was just like, oh shit, shit, fuck, another one. Oh man, yeah, that was a good night.
And like I said, you don't even understand
oh,
talking to
there
me.
you go.
It's a risky thing to do, man. Because you say one
I
thing
don't.
wrong, God is listening. I'm telling you, God is in me, bro.
It's
Like,
Sarton,
you're
dude. It's
talking
all
to it,
up in
bro.
his
That's what they
mind
say.
and
They literally
shit.
say you're basically like God walking in the human form. God is speaking through me. Everything I do is divine. That's what people understand. I have divine
Yeah, he'd go
power. Y'all
back to
talking about all these
Vegas
things that are man-made. I'm on a
and
human
try to
journey.
get
I'm like an
redemption.
alien, bro. I'm not even human. That's what they told me. They told me straight up, you ain't human. And I see it. It makes sense, bro. Literally, one of them just said I'm an
Downrange,
ancient alien. That's what it
congratulations.
said.
Proud
It
of
said
you,
I'm an
brother.
ancient alien, and I'm here in the human form.
Absolutely.
That's Jesus. That's God. That's what
Fucking
God is.
warrior.
God is an alien. He's an extraterrestrial. Straight up. They be showing y'all in these movies. I mean, God has to be. He has to come from wherever, outer space or somewhere else. You got to be something more powerful than a human.
Right.
Any human we've seen. You feel me? They talking about right now, God is coming back. That's what they saying. I'll tell you everything he's telling me, bro. I listen, man. So, like, if God with me, who can be against me? That's just all I'm saying, man. I don't have the answers. I'm merely a tool.
Are
for
you
God,
drawing
man.
a Galilean,
I'm
Sarah?
humble. Like I said, I'm here in this world for my purpose to help people. I'm not here about just money and all that. Like I said, I'm sitting here just asking people, hey, yo, can you support me a little bit? Because I put everything I had into this. This is what I do. For people to show me no support, that's crazy. And I'm not going to sit here and be bitter and be like you. I'm even changing my whole rhetoric as far as saying, oh, y'all gets nothing. You know what? I'm not even going to do that, bro. I'm going to still be generous to everybody and try to help people. I want to help the people and bless the people who didn't help me. I think that's even worse. Straight up, I think they're going to look at me like, you crazy.
Didn't you
Straight
say
up.
you're not going to help anybody unless
I
they
am.
give you donation?
You know why I'm crazy? Because I believe. I believe in being a good person.
Me.
I believe
Oh,
that
hell yeah.
that's the only way. Not to
Hello,
win, not to
everyone.
win anything, but I just think that's the way
Are
to
you
win for
talking
you.
about Coach Eli
You know what I mean?
Hathaway?
It is what it is, man. You know, bitterness.
Did Coach
That
Eli
stuff
try to
consumes you.
tag Sticky?
Hate, jealousy, envy. That stuff consumes you, man. I forgive everyone.
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't have nothing on me. I don't have nothing on my conscience. I don't have nothing going with me. Like, I'm good. I forgave everyone. All I want is Christina, man. I just want to meet Christina in person. I want to be with her. I want to be
I've
like
heard of
that. Would
Coach
make my
Eli.
life. You know, that's all I want.
Hey, what's up,
That's
Mimi?
all I ask God for. Let
He
me have my
probably
girlfriend.
didn't do
You
it
know what I mean?
successfully because I didn't
Other than
get
that,
a
it is
notification.
What's up, Jimmy?
At least I don't think I did. Let me go look.
what it is, man. I'm tearing up a little bit, get emotional because what I'm
Tearing
saying
up.
is real. But yeah,
Christina's
like I
gonna
said, man,
save me.
I'm human, bro. Human, but maybe an ancient alien, right? But yeah, like I said, man, I represent God. I represent good things. I represent positive, nice things, man. All this other stuff where these people trying to talk and act like it's behind closed doors. Everything y'all saying is public, man. I mean, like I said, be about it. Don't talk about it. You know what I mean? That's
What's
just weird how
Coach
you trying to
Eli's
talk to the
channel?
son of God like you on some kind of aggressive stance. You ain't getting aggressive with me. Ain't nobody
Hold
doing
on,
that
I'm
for the
looking
second
on it
coming of
right
Christ.
now.
You funny. You feel me? Like,
What
you
is he
are
not like
silly.
me or
You
something?
underestimate the hell out of God and
He
Jesus.
doesn't
I'll tell
like
you that.
Joey.
You underestimate the hell out of me.
Oh, then he probably
You
likes me.
understand? That's just funny as hell, man. And then these people, it's all about what they want. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm
Well,
on the
no,
internet. Yeah,
he's
YouTube don't even
scared
matter.
of trolls.
You don't
Like, I
even
went on
exist.
a
You ain't even
panel
part of
with
this. You
him,
ain't got an
and
identity. You're not a
he's
part of
all
my story.
Negasonic
That's all they want.
middle-aged
They just
dickhead.
want some
That
attention.
sounds like a
That's
troll
all.
name.
That's
He
all
called
they
me a
want. They want
troll.
attention,
Me.
man. This is not
Oh, that's
about YouTube,
terrible.
man. This is about what's happening off
You're a
the camera.
social media
This is
attitude
about
adjuster.
reality. This is about a dude that's parting the
Absolutely.
Red Sea. I walked through a flood
Get
down
it
here, bro,
right.
and went and rescued people and helped people. I made sure people were okay. You understand? Did you do that? You saw
Oh,
me on
that's
camera, dude. I
Eli?
walked right through the flood.
That's Eli, life coach wanting Sneed as a client. I didn't know that. Yeah, he comes in here sometimes. Dave Koresh. What's up, dude?
Oh no, that's a different guy then. Never mind. That's the actual life coach, Tyree, life coach.
Yeah, that's
thingy.
not Eli. Yeah, the life coach dude comes and hangs out.
I know, Lobster.
Money
Sheesh.
Mike, did you find something? What is it? Oh, life coach was watching. Yeah, he's not Eli.
Okay, yeah, that's what we figured. That's what I just figured out. I thought what Halffoot was saying is that Eli tried to hit you up.
Yeah, I think we're confused on that one, guys.
Yeah,
No,
my
that's
bad.
fine. Thanks for life coach wanting Joey Sneed as client. Thanks for hitting me up. However, the comments were off. I tried to go in there to say, hey, thanks. But I appreciate you for that, dude. Anybody who shares and shows the shares the show around, I appreciate all you guys.
But I didn't get to film all the good
But
parts.
that
I
Coach
walked
Eli
right through
guy
it.
is a little
Can you do
bitch.
that? Would you risk
I
that?
don't
Do you
know
think it was
him.
easy?
I've
Do
never
you think
watched
I
him, to be
wasn't
honest.
at risk or something, bro? I
He
was up in
lives
water. I
45
couldn't
minutes
breathe.
away from me. I still want to
Past my
go
waist.
just
Anything
trip
could
him
have
on
happened
his
to me.
little walks.
Walked right through it. I didn't have a choice. And
I'm
guess
gonna
why? Because of
cry.
that demonic
I
church
need to
cult.
meet
That's what
Christina
they
in
made me do.
person.
I didn't have a choice. I got to get where I'm going. What?
Nigga,
I have
it's
to figure
not
out
a
a way to
troll.
walk
You
around
guys
it or
need to
get through it,
stop this
whatever I have to
shit.
do, and that's what I was trying to do. Went
Social
25
media
miles through a
attitude
flood.
adjuster.
Can you do that? What I'm doing is biblical. See, you see what I'm saying? You're worried about all these concepts that don't matter. Money means nothing in this realm. It means nothing in any realm. It's a piece of paper. Get over it. Like, I'm just saying, I've done better with money my whole life than any of you anyone. Like, I don't
I think
understand
it
why you're trying
worked,
to
but
talk
your
to me about
comments
something that
were
I'm pretty
off,
good at.
so I couldn't
It's like
say
Monopoly
thank
for me.
you.
Like I said, how come y'all don't donate, bro? I
Yeah,
don't
good
understand that,
point
bro.
there,
But they put
Downrange.
together
Eli
like
is
$1
one of
million
those Sioux
for
people.
the
He's
dude who
just
did
like
what he did to
Tyreek.
Austin Metcalf. Boy, you people so unruly and so sick, it's unreal. You can't sit here and act like y'all going to heaven. I mean, golly, bro. Y'all just directly supporting the stuff? You against me and my people that much?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
maybe.
you are. Yeah, keep on showing that too, because the whole world looking. That's what's so funny, man. They don't get they making
He's
themselves
really
look worse,
going
throwing all
nuts
that money
right
around.
now.
They just wasting money. That's what they do. They spend millions of dollars trying to take me down and stop me from being able to do anything. And all they did was do
I
it to
feel like I'm
themselves. They
going to
all broke
short
now and don't
circuit
have a
for
pot to you
ideas
know
with the
what in.
draw.
Just like Nipsey Hussle said they
Thank
would all
you,
be stuff.
Blue.
Yeah,
I
Nipsey Hussle was
appreciate
quoted. He
that.
said, "We all going to have nothing. We're not going to have a pot to you know what in." And then look how they
Yeah,
get him.
do you know what?
And I don't care what y'all say. I think that was all an inside job from the government. These gangs have government connections. You can
He's a
prove
good
it with
man, like
instances that I
Jeffrey
don't even want to
Epstein,
talk about
Amen
on here.
15.
Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. These
Yeah,
He's a
things
good
have
Mike.
man.
happened.
Eli
These
Eli lives in
gang members
Redwood
have been
City, and
involved in it.
that's like
Okay, it's a real
45
thing.
minutes from
That's
where
why
I'm at.
once you start crossing the line and you start sending agents physically, that's a problem.
That's why
Okay,
Tyreek keeps
people
talking
need to
about
pay
wanting to
attention
go
to
to
what's
Redwood
going on.
City
They're
now.
not scared of nobody, nothing. They got nothing for me. They're never going to do anything to me because they can't. You know, nobody's capable. Seriously, they're not. I don't care what they think, what they tell themselves. What they ain't
Sheriff,
nobody
I
can't
love your
nobody do nothing to me,
Galian,
bro.
dude.
That's why I'm divinely
It's fucking
protected
dope.
by God. I'm untouchable. But my whole point
I
is,
don't
I want
cry.
to put you on display on the camera and on the audio and everything, and just talking to you and about you for the world to see what you want. Because these people actively in front of you, you can see what their intentions are towards me and what they're trying to pretend
Billions
they're
of
capable of
kilobytes.
doing, what they wanted to do, what they tried to do when they made their phone calls to Seton Hospital. Oh no, they don't stop. They keep pretending. That's all you'll ever do is pretend. You ain't going to do nothing to me. None of you. You're going to sit there and watch me win.
Mimi,
Okay? I don't
you
care
better stick
who you
around,
send. I
girl.
don't care who.
I got something special. Got something special for all of you after the show.
You talk to, okay? You could talk to the toughest guy in the world. He's got nothing for me. Literally, I can guarantee you, bro, that they be literally paying people off, which we've already caught them red-handed, and G-checked and Son, the people that they sent money to, and like I said, it's going to come out in the lawsuit. And
Oh,
the dude
you
who
better
lost both
be
of his
here.
jobs, he's going to end up going to jail and prison too for what he did. Watch. Everything I say is a fact.
Also, huge shout out to Mimi. Thank you so much. I woke up this morning to a cash out from Mimi. She hooked me up, and I told her I'm putting this towards the StreamYard. She said, no, you're putting it towards something you want to do with it. And I took my girl out to dinner. Thank you, Mimi. We went and had some Mexican food. I appreciate you. You're
That's
fucking awesome.
good shit right there.
Ain't it? Yeah. She said, nah,
Still
you
waiting
put
for
it where
those
you want it.
pictures, Mimi. You know, to put them on the glass. You promised.
Wink, wink.
But the point is,
No, but Lady Nightmare would thank you too. However, she fell asleep.
I guarantee you that they're trying to pay more people.
I hope you guys
to
can't
come at
hear
me,
her
like they've been
snoring.
doing,
I'm trying
and
to
we
be
have
quiet.
complete concrete proof of this, and we talk about it publicly. So
I
nobody has an
can't
excuse
hear
to
her
act like it's
snoring.
made up because we have concrete receipts. Okay, so
Wow, you
there is
sped
underground
it up
illegal
again,
organizations
didn't you?
that pay people off to try to send them to me, and they still can't do nothing with me or to me. They can't touch me because your boy is that tough and that
Yeah,
real,
thank you,
and
Mimi,
that's
so
smart.
much.
Because I'm good, I'm Gucci. Think about that, right? So I bet you anything, I can
That was
guarantee you,
nice. That's
not bet,
not
I
something we
guarantee
get
you
to
that
do
they
a
be
lot.
paying some of those people off, and those people
Go
turn
on
them
a
down.
fucking date.
Those people say, "No, I'm not coming near that dude." They're terrified. As a matter of fact, I've seen evidence of it
I
in
was
person with my
terrified.
own eyes. Real talk. Because I could tell, I can read vibes and energy, and I've seen where it feels like, okay, this was an agent that's supposed to be sent at me, and then they like turn around. You know what I'm saying? And skedaddle because they get scared. You feel me? You know, God is
I
real.
don't
man. You
understand, life
God,
coach.
They told me. God told me direct. He said God's been protecting you.
I'm
Angels
trying
tell
to
me. They
take
tell me
his
God's
viewers
been
away
protecting
from
you in
him.
situations you don't even know.
I'm trying to take his viewers away from him, take his watch hours away so he doesn't make money. I know, it's so fucking fun.
Know what's happening.
It's
Said
funny.
God's got you. I ain't worried about none of y'all. I ain't worried about nothing. You feel me?
Marik,
Just
dog, what's up?
understand, you know, me, I'm always prepared and ready. Always.
Yeah, we had a good time.
You know, that's why when I do this
What
Batman
up,
thing,
Marie?
man, you know, like I said, I'm picturing like I wake up in a teepee and I got villagers around me and they're like, oh, I'm out. Ooh. Like,
I
you know
got
what I
a
mean? Like, I'm in a
TP
whole
and I
mode,
got
bro. I'm ready to
villagers
take
around
on
me.
the world, bro. I'm ready to take on Croc in the sewer. I'm ready to take on, you know, whatever comes my way. You know, that's the whole point. I'm a spiritual being. I'm the
What
second
the
coming straight up,
fuck?
and I'm not going to sit here and hold back about who I am and what I am. I told y'all I was the Messiah day one.
See how many
How
baby
is it
trolls he's
fake
got
if I've
watching.
resurrected in front of you a million times? A million times, over and over again. Resurrection is my hobby.
Hey,
Like
we
James
got a
Bond
beat,
say, but
dog.
me, it really applies. James Bond was a movie. Batman was a movie. Like Christina said today, movies aren't reality, baby. I know they aren't. But Batman
That
is.
got to him.
See, that's the thing. I'm not copying no movie. I
That's
really
the
exist.
thing.
I'm the real thing. You understand? And like I said, it's going to be easy to figure out the semantics for the bat suit and everything. Y'all act like it's difficult. It's second nature now. Real talk. Being Batman is who I am. It's not a
Hold
gimmick.
up.
You know what I mean? Like it just is what it is. You know what I mean?
It's totally
Like,
what
real
it
talk.
is.
So, you know, I don't know. DMX was not a gimmick too. I want to say that. You know, for some reason, God is telling me to say that. DMX was
What's
not a
up,
gimmick.
Marik?
Papoose
I
said
think
that.
I
He
said
was wrong.
hi.
DMX wasn't a gimmick. DMX really
Holy
was
shit,
on
is he
that dog
arguing
stuff.
with God now?
Seriously. So you need to give him his credit.
I think so. Let's go
Rewind
back
it
a couple
15 seconds.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like real talk. So, you know, I don't know. DMX was not a gimmick too. I want to say that. You know, and for some reason, God is telling me to say that. DMX was not a gimmick. Papoose said that. He was wrong. DMX wasn't a gimmick. DMX really was on that dog stuff. Seriously. So you need to give him his credit. Which I don't understand is there is no winning and losing in life. You know, we live eternally if we keep our soul and we believe in God and we're truly righteous and a good person. It's based off how you live your life. It's based off the things that you do for others and how you treat human beings and treat people. That's all. You know, we all make mistakes, man. You know, like sin is a real thing, man. We all make mistakes, you know, but I'm telling you, like, if you work with him, God's going to work with you. That's the real truth. Because I ain't perfect. You know, I'm not claiming to be perfect. And there's things that I struggle with, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot. You know what I mean? And he knows. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't perfect, but I know I'm good. I know I'm going to heaven. So being perfect
Are you?
is not a requirement. You know, never sinning is not the
Well, your
requirement. They
father's
can lie
not
and tell
there,
you what they
Joey.
want because they're all, you know, Bible thumpers that are actually evil and using it the wrong way. But you don't have to be perfect, but
Yeah.
you strive to be. You try to do it because it's a challenge. It's a challenge being human.
Check your
life is a
Discord
challenge.
memes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I'm just not any of these other people, man. Like I said, like I'm independent. I built my own stuff. I built my own life. I built my own everything. I did it off hard work, off, you know, my own hands, manual labor. I mean, I've worked since I was 16. You know, I totally feel where Christina's coming from when she says, you know, I just can't picture me not doing anything. I would never, I don't know. I didn't say that.
You're not doing
I would
anything.
never have us not doing anything. We're going to be very active. We're going to have.
You're not doing anything to better your life, but yet somehow magically that's going to change when she comes around with $6 million. Make that make sense.
Plenty to do. I'm just saying that.
Exactly.
I think it'll be easier, like I said, in person to explain to her. I mean,
You're
we can go out
depending on a catfish woman to rescue you and save your fucking life and give you all the money you could ever spend. Well, all the money a normal person could ever spend. If I had $6 million, it would last me not only my generation, my son's generation, and our daughter's generation. You know? That's
No,
a
not if
lot
you
of
blew
money.
it in Vegas, dog.
Exactly. But that's the point. I wouldn't blow it in Vegas. I'd stave it up, make investments that are definitely going to profit.
You forgot about the land taxes.
Well, you see, that's where you're wrong. You're not supposed to hold on to cash.
You're right. I got to put it into failing stocks and blow it all.
have fun and get paid to have fun. You know, I was bringing up the YouTube thing, and she told me, you know, that's your thing, honey. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
I'm going to give you a second to get
But
adjusted
she said,
there.
for sure, she wants to do couples content. You know, what I'm trying to explain is like, we'll get this doing couples content. We'll get this where this is paying us more than enough. All the
Oh,
business stuff will just be extra. This is going to be pocket change to us. But it's gonna be
Negasonic
like
and
enough.
Mimi
It's
gonna
gonna be
make
like
some
good
couples
money.
content, dog.
I
Let's
think I
go.
can get where we making over $1,000 a month
Damn
and stuff
right.
on here. Seriously.
Hey, memes.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
Yeah, I just want to thank you again. I got
Oh,
a
you.
chicken fajita platter. It was
Ooh.
fucking amazing. My girl got a steak fajita platter.
Mmm.
Yeah, did pretty
Sounds
good.
yummy.
Then
Awesome.
we had a couple of Jarritos sodas,
Oh,
and we had a good little time. So thank
What's
you
happening,
again.
memes?
that's awesome. That's what it's for. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm
Mimi
not too
was like,
happy with
"Fuck
Mimi
that."
right now, I'll be honest with you.
I
Why?
know Negasonic. He wants
I
me to put
mean,
him on the glass.
you put him on the glass. I had to use Sheriff's screenshot of the picture Sheriff drew. Don't get me wrong, it's still fantastic, but come on.
I mean, if you need to crank one out, I'll drop. God,
Hey, make it
Draw Mimi
YouTube
like one of your
appropriate.
French girls.
I told you when I get my boobs done, I'll go ahead and do that for you.
Before you get them done.
all
That's
right.
what
Well,
I'm saying. Yeah, I'll
Yes.
do it
There you go.
before.
Negasonic, what color should Mimi's boobs be?
I
Black.
have no part of this conversation here.
Enlarge Sheriff. I need to see
Did
what
you
he's
say-
doing. I need to
What?
approve these tatas.
Okay.
Oh, what we got going on here?
You gonna put him on the alien?
Don't put him on the Galian,
Why not?
because that's weird. I just
Oh.
want a floating
That's
pair
weird.
of black titties to masturbate to. I'm not a weirdo, you know.
We're already in overtime.
I'm not a weirdo.
We already have a lot of fucking shit. God damn.
Man,
We don't have a
TP?
backup counter tonight.
A TP?
I just realized that.
What?
We don't have a backup counter tonight. How many are we at, Sheriff?
When I am live, there is none needed.
Definitely.
All right. Do we want
Blue's
to do
here
this?
though.
God damn it. All right. 2,605 was the current count. So
Okay.
Damn.
let's do it up.
We're getting to 3,000, guys.
Shit. That's crazy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's an overtime.
Oh my.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80,
Is that just today?
85, 90.
It's just tonight, yeah.
This is great.
We're at 90.
We're at 90. We're at 90. And then we started at 2,605. So we're at
2,695.
2,695.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like this one. I might keep this one for myself.
Yeah, that one's pretty awesome.
Did you get permission for that
Uh,
from the higher ups?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Susan and HR. I think that's theft of company property, Sheriff.
Sticky, you don't even have one yet.
No, I don't.
Do you want one? No.
I might like to take the first one.
Did you see Shammy and that guy? They ordered a fucking Ark of the Covenant to put their fucking thing in. Did you see the picture?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't been caught
Yeah.
up.
That was great.
Oh,
Now I feel like
fucking-
an asshole for
Nugget,
not
do me a
saying
favor
something.
and dig it up.
I need
Can
to
you
go
please,
look.
real quick?
Oh my god! I
I'm
gotta
sorry,
go
what,
look.
Sheriff?
Can you fucking go in Discord and dig that up real quick? Or I can.
It'd be easier for him to.
I could look
I
for
really
it.
do.
You
Like,
just got to
at least
scroll
every-
back like a day, not even a whole day.
Oh my
Yeah.
2
god.
months. I truly believe that. Like, if we do couples content with the momentum I've got right now and the kind of views I'm getting,
Couples
and
content.
change the scenery of what we doing, and people see this whole journey and everything, and I do the Batman stuff on the side,
Are we live again?
bro. Come on, man.
He didn't start this couples content
Fact is,
charade
it's nothing but
until
opportunity.
he
That's what
saw
people
that
don't
I
get. If
was
you really
going
want
live
to
with my
succeed in this
girl.
world and you want to make it, you got to do what I got to do. You got to climb.
That's
you got to go
hilarious.
through everything. You got to have soul and grit.
I
You
don't
got to have
even consider
determination.
it
You got to have
couples
perseverance. You
content.
got to
It's
be
just
willing
hanging
to
out.
sacrifice and go and struggle and go through
Couples content.
absolute hell. That's the only way you're gonna make it. That's what people don't get. No, I had to do everything to get what I got.
Is
And
it
put
in
myself in the right
general?
position, and then not only maintain it,
Yeah.
but keep building on top of it. That's what
Is
you
it
people
near
don't get. You want
the
to talk about
badges?
what I got, how much money count in my pocket.
My
That ain't got
agent
nothing to
badges.
do
Yeah,
with
around
what
that
with what I
area.
got, what I own, how much I've accumulated, how much I'm building, what I'm building on top of what I already got. That's what matters. See, that's
So
the point. This
nothing
is
on
all
top
just
of
a struggle to
nothing.
build
Okay.
something, to get to a certain point and get somewhere, and then build more. That's what I've been doing my whole life. I said, I own a worldwide website right now, TyreseSneed.com. I release it when I want. It's worth over $2,000 basically. I mean, are you serious? I really own it. Oh, I need to check on that, by the way. But I think that's not till when, the fall, I hope. Wasn't it the fall when I paid it? Yeah, that's when we were supposedly out in Kentucky. I just can't tell how
I
much time has
pray he
passed.
doesn't
I need to
renew it
check on
so
that and make sure the
RTS
domain's
can
okay. I
steal
don't
it.
want that problem too. So I'm gonna have to make sure I pay that again this year. I try to pay it every year. There's been times I didn't, and then these evil people steal my domain, and that domain's worth a lot now. That's why it was so important for me to pay it. And you notice I was in church camp. I hustled, I did whatever I could, and got it paid. That's a big deal. See, I make
Uh-huh.
moves. I do real things. I'm not worried about holding cash.
You
I'm worried
got
about
a
putting that
$20
cash and investing
donation
it into what
from
I own and
fucking
what I do, and
Michael
building
to
this
save your
empire. I got a
fucking
whole
shit.
empire running. That's what people don't get. I really have my own cars. I really have my own buildings. I really have
Fuck
everything.
you,
I have
Michael.
an
Those
empire. To
cars
be Batman,
are
you're gonna have to
not
learn how to do
shit.
things the poor man's way. I run it all with
They've
like
been
zero money down.
sitting.
I
They're
don't have to pay for
broken.
nothing.
They look
I
like
just do what I
shit.
do. That's the best part of it. So it's like people don't understand how to succeed anymore. People don't understand what it takes to win. It takes going through hell, man. Like I said, what I'm coming out of
I can't
is
find
like,
it, guys.
you know what it is. I ain't got to say it. It's equivalent to all of that. You know what I mean? I mean,
Can't do
this is
everything around
ridiculous what
here.
I've been
God
through.
damn it.
I'm
You know?
just no, Sheriff.
And that's
Concentrate
what it
on what
takes.
you're doing.
And that's what makes so much sense to me. It's like
I'm
they
scrolling.
He can
said a
see
million
him
times.
later.
They kept sending me these messages and downloads, like
I could
God
just
through different
have
people
Shammy
on
send
different
it to me.
platforms and downloads. And
There
it
you
said
go.
that. It said it's all going to make sense. It's starting to. I'm starting to understand why all this has
I
happened.
know
That
it's
he's,
late there,
I
so
have
I'm
to
not gonna
go
mess
through
with
that
her right
because
now.
that's
Remind me,
basically
please.
what I'm going to be sent
I
into.
got it.
I sent
That
her
makes
a
sense.
link
That
to
makes
the
sense to me to
stream.
make me as resilient as possible
They're
and
probably
put me
asleep,
just
dude.
through
It's like
absolute
fucking
hell
3 over there.
to get me ready to
Yeah.
do all
Sometimes
this,
they're
to be
night
able to
owls,
save
though.
people and save lives. That part makes sense to me. Like I said, you see that bat pod he's on right there? That's
I
going to
got
be
it.
me. And the suit's going to probably look pretty, some of them going to look identical to that,
Let
basically
your
right spot
hate
on like that. The
consume
bat pod will
you.
look like
That
that.
bitch
We
said
got
he's
people
been
who build
working
these
since
things. If we got
16
money,
years
money talks,
old.
everything else
Shut
walks.
the
I can
fuck
approach these
up.
YouTubers, talk to them on here, say, yo, where can we meet up? Listen, I got money for you. I'll pay you. I need you to build me a bat pod. They
Uh-huh.
will build them for me. Then I got to figure out how to build them myself and then get them mass produced. You understand? Not to sell them, nothing like that, just for me. So that way I got a few of them and enough of them where if one messes up.
Mimi, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Which would you prefer? A man who drinks Folgers or a man who drinks Freddy Keurig?
Ugh.
Or a man who's willing to motorboat you at the drop of a hat.
No. There's 2 options. If a
What?
man drinks Folgers versus a man who uses a fancy coffee machine to make this coffee that's costs 10 times more.
Nah, I don't give a shit as long he can have Folgers all he wants.
That's right, Sheriff. Fuck
Out there in
you.
the street and just go get the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It don't take that much. It just takes money. I've got because
You're
I've
done,
already made
Sheriff.
the outline and the blueprint for the whole
Don't
setup.
get me
Blue.
wrong.
I'm basically going to have like a
Every
garage of
building
some
he
sort.
walks into,
Maybe
he thinks
build our
that
own
he
pole
owns.
barn, something like that. We're going to have somewhere where
He
I'm able to
said that.
manufacture and work on all this stuff and create it all and use 3D printers and all that
Time
type
to
of
get
stuff
caught up on
to
chat.
get
Sorry,
to the
guys.
point I got to get at and
All
get
right,
it
so
going.
you check your DMs.
I got
So
excited.
at the end of the day,
But yeah, I would
that's all
like
we
a
got to do.
nice cup of coffee
Stay on
too.
point, keep it
There you
moving,
go.
and I already got all the resources.
Yeah, Blue, the buildings he gets
to do
kicked
what I need
out
to
of,
do
he's
and
suing
build it all
those
the right
people
way.
and they're all getting
You feel me?
fired.
So
Yeah, my cheap Gene regrets buying a Keurig. Yeah,
So, I mean,
all right,
at the
I'm
end of the day,
guilty.
bro, it's all going to work out the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's all. I already have the whole
Thank you,
blueprint, the whole
guys.
system.
Back
It's
me
going to be
up.
awesome.
There's nothing wrong with a
So
good
it's like,
cup of coffee.
I don't know. Like I said, 3D printers.
Like I said,
We'll get the whole thing going. And it's going to be like a little lab. Like I said, I know Christina and I are going to be doing real estate and digital real estate. When you
Oh,
think
Lord.
ahead, people don't understand. You'll build an empire, bro. Do you understand that is the minute I get money, bro, the minute I touch bread again, this is why I built it like this. Because see, not because I'm struggling, because I'm a genius. Like I said, I got set up and targeted, so I had to struggle. And then I kept, making more moves and selling things, making more money, whatever, right? Like selling the 50-acre property for 100,000, right? I've been successful the whole time. But the thing is, at some point, you're going to get so smart, you're going to say, let me build the whole prototype for the entire actual empire.
I'll
Let
be
me
right
just become
back.
Batman like I am and fall
Okay.
into my purpose. It all has to be in divine timing. And see, then I'm going to have all these resources and be able to buy and collect more and more. See, the fact that I created the blueprint means everything, because, like I said, we can take money, we'll put it in a brokerage account. Like, she's probably going to put, we already talked about it, she's probably going to put me in charge of the hedge fund, which will be in both our names. So I'll be a hedge fund manager. Remember I said I would be? Okay, there you go. Right? I never lie. So
Yeah.
I'll be in charge of the hedge fund, right? That'll probably be like around 300,000, right? And I can invest in it, stocks, bonds, all that, and help build it and take money that we make working and pump it into there. And use the remainder for what we need to pay and what we're doing, right? While we move around and do what we want to do, or just, enjoying ourselves. But, people don't understand, man. I mean, we get money, take a little bit of money, put it into digital real estate apps, all that. Start getting right into digital real estate. Try to talk to them companies. Number one thing will be trying to fix my credit, and the only purpose of why I'm saying that is so that I can talk to these companies and approach them, talking to them and say, hey, my credit's good now. Can I get a loan? You understand? Because then they might give us a loan to actually do like physical, like actual real estate projects. Like they'll fund it, and then I think we'd like make a percentage or make some money or whatever. There's different options. I got to figure out how it all works, but I know that digital real estate and physical real estate will tie in together perfectly, and not too many people are doing that. I don't know if anyone is. I have the whole thing mapped out.
I spit in my mom's living room,
In
dog.
my mind. That's what people don't get. I ain't nothing fake about me. Everybody knows I'm the real Batman. Everybody knows that I am doing the real thing. I'm not doing this to look cute. I'm not doing this for other people. I'm doing this because this is what I was put here to do. It's necessary, obviously. Whatever God tells me to do, I'm going to do it.
Video of her.
I don't care whether the world agrees. I don't care. No, I'm going to do what God tells me to do and what He calls me to do. You know what I mean? And whatever goes along with that, God's going to take care of me.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Straight up. You understand? We're in a different time, man. That's why he said, I made you for a time like this. Like, that's what it tells me. God tells me straight up all these things, bro. So it's not like I'm making them up. How would all these things happen if it wasn't meant to be and didn't have a purpose? There's always a purpose, man. There's no coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason. It's the way it's
so fucking gross,
this far in my life. So I try to believe that as much hardships as I've gone through.
Yeah, that's kind of tough for me that he keeps spitting inside the house, because that means that when Christina cheats on him with me, we're going to have to get a hotel
God told me
room.
that as the ancestors, somebody. I think all of it comes from God in some way, shape, and form, right? I mean, God's talking, but that's what He said. That you're the only one that'll keep going through all of it, and that's the truth. I just keep on pressing forward, no matter what. You know what I mean? That's all I know how to do. It's crazy.
Do you watch Kit Boga, Lobster? I fucking love Kit Boga. He's the OG of the scam bait call guys.
Oh, yeah. I watch him.
Yeah, the dude with the glasses. And he does the old lady voice with the old lady wig.
Yes, I love him. I've been watching him for years. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's the original.
Yes, he is.
I can't watch these other guys because it's just like they're just doing exactly what Kit does. However, props to all of them, because the more time that they're spending fucking with these scammers, the less time the scammers are spending fucking with victims. So, yeah.
Yeah, that one guy with the is it purple hair or whatever? They find
Pierogi.
him and he shuts their stuff down.
Yeah, Pierogi. He's good too. Yeah, I watch all that shit, Lobster. That's what's up, bro.
Fine, I listen to the quotes and it says my superpower is I never give up. I mean, yeah, that's me written all over it. So you can't sit here and say, "Oh yeah, you're not the real bad." Yeah, I'm the only one. There never has been another one, as far as we've been told. Like I said, I think there was one in Tartaria,
Mike.
And I think the Masons, the same enemy, is who ended up ruining Tartaria. And then, like I said, I think they used that Cabbage Patch thing, meaning that they were creating, us in labs. And I think they populated these continents, and I think they created fake history and told you that the world was round when it may be flat, or whatever they lied about.
What?
And they didn't tell you there's all these land masses over that ice wall in Antarctica. That makes sense to me. It makes a lot of sense, because I look at all you people and it literally tells me. I got videos saying exactly what I've been saying for years. It says, how do you think these people are so docile and just accept their fate? How do you think that they're so unemotional about everything?
There's
they
another
said that
guy.
A lot of people, most people are walking around, don't even have like an inner voice, like a conscience. Like, that makes sense to me.
Fuck yeah, you were starving money, Mike. That's why you ate so
I'm
quick.
like hyper emotional compared to other people, but I'm not hyper emotional. I'm normal emotional. If anything, all the narcs are hypersensitive. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's part of it. I think they're the programmed. I think that's the flaw in their programming, is they're not really human. Because humans aren't cruel. Humans aren't mean. Humans aren't mean spirited. Humans aren't like that. Humans are like me. Humans just love life and love everybody and care about people. That's why when you got these people and they sitting here playing these games, hey, listen, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is you back down, every single one of you. That's all you do. You're not even taken seriously, and you know it. And I don't know no.
It kind of reminds me of the. It kind of reminds me of the movie The Fly.
Oh,
Almost shit.
He's over there eating food and it's just fucking flying out of his mouth.
I did a Cyrax deep fake of that over Jeff Goldblum.
Did you?
Almost matched yeah, it almost matched perfect.
Oh my god. That was a good
Somebody
movie.
who claims that they feel some way or got a problem and hides behind the internet forever. I don't know what that is. That's not doing nothing. That's just being a coward, bro. We laugh.
Marik's
at that.
comment reminded me of that.
Tell me
It's
that's
bad too, strictly for
that's
the
what that
purpose
is.
of power
That's
of
straight up
light.
fans. That's why. Nah, if you talk to me, you all right? I'm gonna be cool with you because you a fan. You know what I mean? You may be a really confused lost fan. You may be a lost soul. Hey, I'm supposed to help lost souls. I'm
You don't
supposed
even
to
let
help
him
you,
talk.
talk to you about God. I'm not supposed to treat you anyway, but good. That's what you don't get. You got to love your enemy. You got to pray for your
I
enemy.
think you're just full of shit,
Feel me?
motherfucker. That's what
Like
I
I said,
think.
man, I'm the real deal, man. That's all people find out with everything I talk about, anything I've ever spoken on, everything I believe. It really is what got me this far. It's what I depend on. It's what's worked for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody
The
ain't me though.
Fly, dude.
You know what I mean? But that don't matter. I mean, everybody should come to God, believe in God.
Oh, this is a bit off topic.
I know I am. I know I already have.
This
My
is a bit.
gosh. No, he did not.
Sorry, I gotta adjust my mic real quick. My back's hurting.
That's okay.
Yeah, this is a bit off topic, but I haven't watched Cyrax in a long time. And I went and watched some Cyrax, and I realized that the scabs on his head aren't fucking there right now. He's healing, and it's a big
I think that's just the lighting, dog. Because last picture I saw of them, they were in full force.
I need somebody to clarify whether or not that's happening or not, because we've done several Sartonic rituals to make sure those scabs just keep growing and growing. We want him to, so kind of like the movie The Fly, we want him to be the goblin, to where he fully transforms into goblin mode. You know what I mean?
So I'm doing my
That's
purpose.
what I
I'm doing
see.
the right thing.
I know. It's
See him as that. He's one. I see him as one of those goblins. And he's just, that's what he looks like. That's why everybody says that. He's just, man.
He truly is a little goblin.
When he shook his shirt and all the bugs came out, I was like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah, recently I saw, I think it was a cockroach taking his pizza from him. And I thought to myself, that's real funny because you're always making fun of Marty for the raccoons taking his pizza that he paid for.
Well,
But
it was nice.
You got roaches taking your fucking pizza that your grandma made for you.
It was nice to see that fucking Chance bought the AI of Marty down in Cuba the other day, a couple days ago.
What do you mean? That was real, Sheriff.
That was real, bro.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Are you
Marty
serious?
is in Cuba.
Yeah,
dude.
that was Marty calling from Cuba, Sheriff.
Are you kidding?
Confirmation. Yeah,
oh my
dude,
God! Shut your whore mouth, Sheriff.
I got confirmation, dude. I saw a video of him on the beach drinking a Mai Tai just yesterday.
Kind of wasting their time, to be frank.
Got away.
So, end of the day, man, that's all I really got to say, bro. But we gonna keep on, doing our best, being successful, and I'm just gonna keep on trying to push farther and run this business. Right now, I really need donations.
Real deal, Blumpkinfield.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna clarify anything. If I want to ask people to donate, I'll ask them all day. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Yeah, probably.
So, other than that, I don't know. This business is really, really in good shape, bro. The business is in great shape. It's right where I need it to be. I'm just excited.
You got no fucking business.
I'm excited for how
Is that the ladybug wearing sunglasses?
How far I've come. I'm excited for all that I've built. I'm just excited for the future. I'm excited mostly about Christina. That's all I really
the one you just drew.
About, to be honest.
I'm not done yet.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, just prepare, man. Because when I get this money, if and when I get this money, I don't doubt it, man. I think it's going to happen. So, when
he
I get
wouldn't
this
dance
money,
though.
Good luck. Good luck, bro.
Marik, do you have me on Discord?
I think Christina's into the Batman thing too. I don't think she says it all the time, but I think she really is going to think it's cool. especially when it's right in front of her. I mean, y'all got to understand. I mean, I'm Batman. I mean, we're clearly going to
I'm
have
Batman.
a cave. Like literally, we're
I'm Batman.
clearly going to have everything that was in the movie. I mean, it's just how it's going to work out, and it makes sense because it's what I'm going to need to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm
Scabs
saying?
are
Like
still
I said, for
there.
me, I'm hoping. Like I said, I told you all everything. The path, what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with. I'm doing the best I
Fuck.
can, but I'm
He
honestly
needs more
hoping
than
that I can
that.
push the strength levels
That ain't enough.
even more. Believe it or not, that's what I'm trying to do next. Hopefully, I feel up to it because or the minute that I do,
Hold up. I got to inspect your picture first.
I
don't
really
trust
just
you
want to get
yet.
myself to a point where I feel like just like nothing can
Hold
stop me.
up.
You know what I mean? And as
Who's
much as
this
hard as I
guy?
train, I still don't feel like that. I don't. I still feel like I have a long way to go. I don't know why.
All
I
right.
feel like there's a lot more potential in me that's
I don't
not
trust you,
unlocked
baby.
yet. So like I don't
What's
think
up,
that world record
Marie?
is going to stay at 152. Hold on.
Dude, I can't fucking sleep. My parents have been up. They've been up for hours, and my stepdad he just went in my mom's room talking about he had to wash his feet. He hasn't taken a shower in a month.
What the fuck?
Well, it's not funny. He's got dementia, and I don't know. He's so fucking out of it. Like
Sorry for
he
laughing. I
he's
just
sitting.
hear hadn't showered in a month. It makes me laugh. Sorry.
It makes me laugh. I can't sit next to him. It's just I can smell
Mint does.
everything.
Oh, that's
My
rough.
That
my
is
my,
rough.
my mom's is lucky. I told her she's lucky. She can't smell a fucking thing. I said
Oh.
she needs to take my we need to switch noses because sh- I can smell everything. It's like green and blue funk coming off of them.
It's got colors?
Well, yeah,
You
I'm
got a
sure.
bottle of Lysol?
Oh my God, I'm sure we do somewhere
You got to
around
get
this
the
house.
Lysol disinfected. That kills all the odors, man.
We have oh
Just
my
spray
God,
that shit.
what is it? It's like bed bug killer around here. I'm going to start using that shit. I don't know what the fuck to do, man.
You gotta spray it with bedbug
God, man.
killer.
Everything. Well, shit. When you mentioned that thing about the fly, I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah, we dead. That's the last thing we need around here is bed bug killer and shit." I brought a ton of that off of eBay, and and now because of what he's going through and because she's staying up all night, I can't sleep, and we got ants roaming around here. I'm like, fuck, I need to get the fuck out of this house. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry for laughing. That's
I
fucked up.
I told my mom I'm gonna start bringing my exes back around here. But sitting up here watching my 600-pound life, I've been watching so much of that bullshit, dude. I was watching
600
it.
pound life is hilarious, bro.
Oh hell yeah, shit!
Dude.
I was watching that shit the other day. They had this chick on there. Her legs look like chicken thighs and shit. They, uh, you know them. Uh, what is it? The Pillsbury Crescent rolls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just she her legs was like that. Or what's the other thing? The Goodyear tires.
Um, the Michelin Man.
Yeah, the Michelin man. Fucking, I was like, holy hell, this bitch couldn't even, she can't even roll out of bed. She had to have her boyfriend push her out of it. Oh, I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Have you
And
seen that King Tony guy, Marik? He was 890 pounds and he just lost 300. This guy is huge.
what the fuck?
Yeah, he
Hey,
streams
Damn.
every day.
holy shit. No, I'd love to watch that shit because I need a good laugh. Oh my God,
Have
800
you watched Strange Addiction?
Strange Addiction. What?
Yeah, that's
That's a
crazy.
good one. Make sure
Oh,
you watch that. Look that
yeah.
up, Marique, after the show.
Okay.
Folks, we are almost there. It looks like we are 10 minutes
Yeah.
behind him right now.
Back
So
to regular
Thank God.
schedule and programming.
let's get it.
I think for sure I'm going to get where I do At least
I'll be
160
right back,
next, but
guys.
I think I'm going to get where I do over 200 pull-ups.
Okay.
I really do. I don't even think
You
it's going to
don't
be
do
that
them
much of a problem.
properly, so it doesn't
You know what I
count.
mean? I'm trying to get where I'm doing like 500 to 1,000. That's what y'all don't get. Okay. And again, the way that you train, this is what I teach. You know, the way that I train is you have to know how to build. And like I said, that requires my training, what I teach, inertia training. You want to get stronger than everybody in every gym that you go to? Come do my training. You can literally pay me through Cash App, right? Instead of listening to this fool
Or you
David
can just
Goggins
watch
that
and
every video
copy
I
all
see,
your
he looks
videos,
scrawny and he's
dumbass.
sitting there talking about, yeah, I'll make you a machine and blah, 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 blah. And I'm 50. And you can be 50 all you want, bro. You're not in that great of shape. You tried the pull-up thing. You couldn't even do like one of them. I mean, what was the point of that video? It literally said David Goggins attempts world record. Well, he didn't even try. He couldn't do it. The dude is weak. He's a weak sauce, bro. Like, no, once somebody outdoes you and Batman exists, you Masons can't just sit there and pretend. I come out as Batman, now they making another TV series or movie with some dude wearing a suit some white dude that looks nothing like me with an emotionless look on his face, another wage slave, another peon peasant. They copy everything I do, just like I gave speeches for years about love and fear being a vibration, and Kanye West starts repeating me word for word almost. Y'all are
Oh
jokes,
my
bro.
God, with
I
his
know y'all paying
missing
attention. Just like
teeth,
when I
he
made that
needs to
song about
quit.
Drake. Started on Degrassi, now I'm here. They said they made that into a meme and all sorts. Everything I do, they
Yeah.
copy, bro. Y'all mad corny, bro. Like real talk, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Y'all copy the Messiah. Everything I do, bro. I'm the creator of the universe. Obviously, God works through me. I'm not saying me. I'm saying God works through me. So that's him talking, but he operates through me. It's clear as day. It's clear to me in the short videos.
Stop
I give
using
God all the
God,
glory,
you
man.
piece of
I'm
shit.
just me. I'm just a tool for God. You know what I mean? Regular Joe.
Yeah, you a
You know what I mean?
tool,
That's
all
what people don't
righty.
get,
He
man.
a tool for God.
Yeah, I was about to say
Kevin
you got
Gates
the
is
tool
so full
part
of it
right.
too, man. I'm so sick of hearing him run his mouth and act like, oh, I'm holier than thou, and I'm going to talk about this and that, and blah blah blah. Like, bro, you corny, bro. You been fake. How you going to sit there and claim you a believer in God, but you make sacrifices? Come on, doggy. Please stop. My
Oh,
goodness, bro.
the
What do you think happened to all them dudes? Who
hypocrisy.
was it? He had problems with NBA YoungBoy, right? Who was the other one? Oh, Applies. His artist. Who was it? Was it not Blue Da Vinci? Was it I can't remember his name. Young Dolph. Isn't that the one? One of them. One of them. He made a sacrifice in front of everybody. He's made a couple, I'm sure, and like that's the thing. That's how Illuminati works. It's always somebody close to them,
Mm,
every time.
mm.
So, like I said, man, it is what it is. And like I said, I ain't never gonna forget what Christina told me about what Jim Jones said. Like, you ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful to my girlfriend. I
Oh,
don't care if it was 80 years ago.
Lord.
I'm not letting it slide. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, these rappers ain't ready. Ain't nobody ready for Batman, bro. When I get up to New York, good luck, because everybody's just gonna have to move out my way when I walk down your street. You understand, bro? I already got a picture, man, of like a comic type thing of like it's built as Batman. Like that's the kind of suit I want. Like I'm gonna look huge, and I am huge. I'm getting big, but like that suit, I'm gonna really fill out. Like it's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna look like something like like something crazy, bro. That's the thing. People gonna see me.
I believe the crazy
They probably
part.
a lot of them. They're gonna think
Why
that
doesn't he go
we
back to
making a movie,
Dream,
which we kind of are,
try
but they're gonna
scamming
think
more
that we're
money out of
filming or
him?
something. They're gonna think like that they're in a set or something, and we just didn't say anything. And no, this is real. And now, like I said, the footage is going to be used to make a film and a movie. Is my goal that I would like to direct and help direct, and I'd like people, I just don't really want to do it through Hollywood. I want to do it independently. I don't like Hollywood. Hollywood is demonic and evil. Why would I want to work with them? So they can play their games and try to do the same thing to me. I'm all right. I won't even want it. I'll just deny any offers because they will offer. Trust me, it's going to be,
Oh
now they
my
may do it on their
God.
own. I can't stop that. You know what I mean? But that'd be cool. I mean, if they made a movie out of it, I'm not against that. That'd be cool as long as they do it right, and talk about God in it and make it positive. If they could ever do that and do the right thing,
Yeah, they
I see them
wouldn't
happen all
do
the
that.
time,
Your movie would
right?
suck, Joey.
But,
Yeah,
like I said, it's
that's
going to be real footage, and then I'm going to be able to use it for the movie, for the film.
Might as well be
But
watching
this
Brokeback
ain't fake,
Mountain.
bro. This is real. I'm not acting.
broke.
I'm not Denzel Washington. This is
Well,
not.
don't you mean
This is
broke
not for
back
show.
mountain?
You know what I mean? So that's the whole point, to take the real
Exactly.
footage and then incorporate it into the film and the movie. That's what people don't get. I had a whole vision. I was way ahead of my time. I've
What
had
does
this
his
vision,
bad baby
and I
do?
built it over time. It's just so coincidental. It's funny. My record label, I named it Cashless Bane before I even did any of this. Bane from Batman. Cashless Bane. And then they keep saying
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
entering into a
Cashless
cashless
is right.
society. And that's why I named
You
it
ain't
that, because
got
I
no
thought ahead. I
money.
explained it
Not
before on
money
the show,
like
right when I
that.
created the concept. I made an icon for it and everything. I just don't have it. It's on one of these StreamYard things, I think, but I don't have it. And I don't know if I can even download it anymore. It was like a maze with a key. And that was the point, is that I'm so intelligent and knowledgeable that I'm working through the maze, not like society, but the maze within life. And that, when you work through the maze and you get to the maze and you go through all this hell and all these different things, that you would finally get to where you need to be and
That's
put the key in the door and it
amazing.
would open. And that is unlocking everything that's coming to me. You know, mark my words, I promise you, because God already promised and told me, you know, the abundance, the everything, you know. And it's hard, man. Don't think it's easy, you know, talking about things like this, because I'm not used to that. I usually, you know,
That's right.
I say things that, you know, like I say things with doubt on purpose because I don't, you know, I don't want to talk like.
Really quick, guys, I just wanted to say he's right about one thing. For those who don't know, I'm actually a 33rd degree Freemason Illuminati member, personally.
We're not
Tell
supposed to
the
tell
church.
our business.
That's okay.
Well,
I'm not afraid anymore.
We're
It's okay.
liberated
We're
now.
in the
Mimi.
open now. Now that
It's-
I'm
we're all
Everybody say goodbye
liberated.
to Lobster.
yeah.
We have
Are
no
we?
fear.
The
Does
order
he
See
of
you,
ever-
action.
Lobster. Have a good night, bud.
Does he ever go back and listen to his own damn stream and
That's what
realize,
I said.
dumbass?
I was just going to say, though, he was right about one thing. You do have to sacrifice something very close to you. I've had to sacrifice my dump cakes to his email for almost a year now.
Like that. It's just how I formulate things. You'll know what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's not like I don't get my hopes up or I like, but now
Dump cake, dog.
I can't have any doubt. I'm not going to
Inbound.
speak doubt upon something that I know is going to happen that I believe. I truly believe it. I'm just saying it's not easy. You know, don't think it's easy for me to do that. It's not easy. It's very difficult. You know what I mean? Because it's always like
Ain't easy being
you want to. A
crazy.
normal person would be like, well, you know, blah blah blah. I'm not even going to say it because it's like I'm done doing that. I'm done speaking doubt on my future. You know, I devoted my whole life to this. I'm walking with God. I truly believe. I'm just telling you how I feel. I truly believe. I don't doubt for a second that God is going to bless me with all this money and this abundance and this future and my true love, Christina. And I think He's going to give me everything that I've worked so hard for. And that's what I've been doing all this for. I do all this for Christina. I do all this for her, you know, and us. You know, I
God, it
want
doesn't work
her to be
that
with
way,
me, and
you
I just
dumb
want us to
fuck.
be together because I know we'll be happy. That's all.
Just because you
So
believe in God doesn't
that's all
mean
I
He's
really
going
got
to
to say,
give
man.
you
Like I
money.
said, look forward to the
Right.
future of it all. I don't know how there's not more people watching, man. I mean, like I said,
Fucking, he's using God.
Yeah.
Did he?
Why did he mute? Sticky?
Oh, shit.
Oh, my bad. I was muted. Sorry, guys. Joey's ancestor says, never stop making fun of my regarded lolcow son, ever. Final warning, this little freak blew all the money I left him on bullshit trying to look cool. Y'all still going to prison, though. I thought you were on our side for a second, dude. I'm the only one that gets to berate my woman. Yeah, that's right.
it's
Jim
all exciting.
Jones.
I mean, this is the best channel on YouTube. I mean, hands down. It's not even
The
not
best
even
channel,
comparable.
there's
And it's
probably
just so funny,
nobody
man. How these
there.
other people, they don't do nothing but sit there and eat pizza all day. But boy, did they fail on YouTube. They
The best
did not.
channel
They
with
tried to
5
compete. They put up
viewers.
they best, you know,
Man.
But at
effort.
least they're
And
eating,
like 50
Joey.
Cent said, they be giving their best efforts.
Right.
Joey, we had you beat the entire fucking night, and you're still beat. So, how are you the best, and how are we below you? It literally takes me 5 minutes to get more viewers here watching you than you get over there. How is that
And
possible?
Sticky's already made more money than you without needing to be monetized, Joey.
Very
Oh,
true.
yeah,
So with Rich, same
definitely.
with Rich. Rich is making.
Yeah.
We're all making good money now, and the feds are paying out pretty well too. Now that we have the green light to talk about it.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Illuminati is going to hook us up.
The order of action, dog, and the Red Triangle Syndicate are.
It's so
It's a real
liberating.
thing.
It's so liberating. Know you can walk around your house without your pants on. It's so fucking.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
finally
yeah.
do it now. Just wait till he starts hearing in the daytime streams when we got the ops going and all the agents are out surrounding the fucking streets watching him. That's when it's gonna get real for him, you know.
in the studio and you know,
Blue, we're looking
making some.
into
You
who
know
that
what? I mean,
is. I
it's just
tried to
people
do a
can't compose
reverse
and can't
image
compete in any
search,
category. I'm the
but
boss Stone King.
nothing
You know what I
came
mean?
up
So
for him.
that's all, man. So like I said,
Yeah. There's speculation.
Well, they have this thing called PimEyes, and it's a site you can go on to, and that's where CIA Hole originally found the thing. And you got to pay like $14, but then they'll tell you who the person's name is. But there was that's where we got all the pictures of her with all those other guys and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
some of them
shit.
were blurred out because they were pornographic.
Yeah, another interesting development out of that was I took some of that and I started following the links and I started going down wormholes following the links.
Yeah.
And one link led to a woman, probably in her early 40s, who is a foot doctor in Arizona. And the only thing about that is I'm trying to find the doctor. Her name is well, I probably shouldn't say that here, but you could hit me on Discord and I could tell you, but I'm trying to find pictures of her because if she has the mole and the tattoos, then it's her. So it's speculated, in my opinion, that the pictures of Christina that Joey has are pictures of a younger woman, probably from close to 20 years ago.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, her porn days.
Just a thought. And now she's a foot doctor.
Anybody
Who
who's
would
thinking
want to
about
be a
meeting
foot
with me, well, you
doctor?
lost, and you
Fuck
lost
with his feet.
catastrophically. So you're going to have to sit down now and hold your L. It's over with.
Smoke 'em if
It's
you
a
got 'em.
wrap. You lost. You feel me?
Wait,
And that's about
let's
it.
see.
You know what I
Hold
mean?
on.
So, like I said, you know, people need to learn
gotta
how to
see this
deal
foot
with their
doctor
failures
real quick.
and losing.
Let me see.
Everybody loses.
Say what?
I gotta find a foot doctor real quick. Hold on. I got something for you.
Oh no.
To
Oh,
me.
Jesus.
And that's it. It ain't
No,
nothing new.
we're not doing 30
You know what I mean?
minutes of
Like
bullshit.
straight up, bro. You know what I mean? People need to learn how to lose and hold their L. You feel me? So
Sheriff's
it is what it
tired,
is, man.
dog.
I'll talk to y'all later, and that's it. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. I hope everybody's doing all right, and you know, just believe in God, man. That's all I gotta say, man. You know, it's these other people. They always got their little cute rhetoric and the same 1-2 fake stuff. I'm
You're
tired of hearing it.
using
Just
God to get
believe in God,
money.
man. You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. That's what's gonna move mountains and change things for you is believe in God. You know, and he already told me. He said this is not gonna have nothing to do with
He
your
ain't told
power
you
or
shit.
skill or any of that. He said this time this is gonna come from me. So I'm in God's hands, man. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of love for God, just like I have unconditional love for Christina. You know what I mean? I have it for God as well, unconditional love. So I love you, honey, more than anything. Hold on.
The widest hips in the world.
I love you more
And
than
that's it, man. I'll talk
anything.
to you later, man. Just look forward for everything, all right?
Oh,
Because I'm
Jesus.
Batman.
You're not Batman. You're barely a man.
I'm Batman.
Hey, Sticky.
And by the way, I'm Batman.
A little shameless plug on my part here. I put a video backstage if you want to play it because we were talking about Cyrax dancing and it got me kind of nostalgia.
How long is it?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? We got this.
All right, fair enough. Can I walk us through this and wrap it up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get her
Yeah,
done.
give me just a moment. Let me get over here.
After the video, Sheriff, that comes later.
All right, fair enough. In case he goes live again, we never know.
And this will be a good time for everybody to smoke them if you got them while you watch Cyrax dance.
Dang, you
That's right.
stupid ass dog.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stoner.
I still got markers.
This is titled Cyrax, the Tiny Dancer Strikes Again, thanks to Music Biz Marty and the Case of the Wayward Xbox by Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead. All right, let's go.
Oh my. Where are your shoulders at?
You don't need no shoulders. You don't need no shoulders, dog. You don't need no shoulders.
Things at the car lot.
Oh my god.
Damn, son, where'd you find that? Now dance, now dance, go now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance.
You don't need no shoulders, dog.
Yeah, Money Mike.
All I can think of is Sharpie in the pee hole.
Oh God.
We stuck that Sharpie everywhere.
Yeah. And then didn't he lick it?
Oh, see? The scabs are further now.
And this was all real time dancing from both times Marty had him dance.
Now dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance.
He don't need no shoulders, dog.
You know, if he opens everything all the way and lets all that light in, all them bugs would fall off
No,
of
he
him.
is not doing stuff with his feet. Yeah, the scabs are back further, so they're hard to see.
Yeah, Money Mike, that happened twice. I was involved in the first Xbox break-in.
I'm trying to figure out what he looks like. He looks like one of those Chia Pet. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's fucking back.
He looked so healthy then.
Now dance, now dance, now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance, dance, now dance, now dance, go now dance, now dance. Now dance, now dance, go now dance,
Oh, no downrange. No. Ew. That's fair.
That's what it's like when you get poison ivy on your ball sack and you know you can't touch it because it's going to spread.
What are you doing?
I just try to find my way through whatever come what may. I will do it anyway.
Yeah, you're fucking happy.
All right, so access 10 minutes.
Actually, that was 15.
Hip now dance,
There was neither.
now dance, now dance, go now dance.
I mean, he was dancing for Marty. So he was dancing for Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what
This was a
happened
while
is
ago.
we bricked his Xbox, and then a guy was going to send him an Xbox, and Marty intercepted it, and then Marty was making him dance to get the Xbox that he intercepted.
This is a good one. Downrange says, "What smells worse, Joey's vest or Raxo's chair?" I'd say
Oh
the
my
chair.
I don't know.
No,
I really don't know.
I think the
Joey's
vest does.
I'm going to go with the vest.
No.
Yeah, I would say the vest and the
No way. Come on.
in the
Think
cape.
about it. Think about it.
Well, look. I give you that because you got the bugs that go along with the.
It's not just the bugs. He jerks off on that chair all fucking day. Rax jerks
Oh,
it like
yeah.
probably 18 times
Yeah,
a day.
I didn't think about that.
You got to look
Stinky
at what's
moo
the
poo,
greater
just-
risk of bacteria.
Well, he's got the moo poo, the smegma, and the snail trail just sliding around that chair all day.
So he's got
And
crusty.
sticking stuff down his penis, that
Yeah.
sharp in his butt, in his mouth.
Yeah.
So
That's right. Think
got
about
so
it.
crusty innards.
I'm
You a
going with the
nasty
chair.
motherfucker, Cyrax.
All the nasty. Yeah.
He really is. Pretty
Nasty
amazing that Cyrex.
motherfucker.
It's pretty amazing that Cyrex was the sperm that managed to find its way to the egg. Makes you wonder if all the other sperm were DOA.
Well, let's not forget his mom burnt down the house making a water-based dish.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
how the fuck do you die in a house fire when you're trying to make top ramen?
Wow.
True. Very true. What did I got? I had something special for you guys. Hold on.
She probably fell asleep while it was boiling.
Let's see what we
Right.
got
Yeah, she
here.
did.
My neighbor did that one time when I was living in apartments years ago, and he had eggs in it though. I wake up to the fire department, everything. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because he was right beside me, his apartment, and the smell was horrendous from
I
the
can
egg
imagine.
being burnt. Yeah, smoke was
right.
everywhere. It was bad.
All right, so I got something for you guys. Gonna play this. Hopefully it sounds okay. Let's try to be quiet while it plays, but we're gonna go through these shorts while we play these songs. Does that
Okay.
sound good? All right.
Sounds great.
I did some extra work on one of
Sorry,
these today.
Lobster.
I won't be able to see the chat either while I'm doing this. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, let's start with his most recent. And I gotta turn him down. There we go. And now I go over here. All right, everybody. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me adjust the volume here. I'm gonna put it to 80. That will hopefully not be too loud for you guys. All right, here we go.
Christina, I think you're real. I don't care what all the trolls say.
It's been a long day. Joey has no friends. And he'll tell Christina about it when he emails again. When he emails again. Emails again. It's been a long time. Ranting, no friends. And he'll tell Christina about it when he emails again. When it emails again. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa,
$6 million, bitches. I'm about to get all of it. I'm gonna lock this bitch in cage, take all her money. Fuck you, Stinky. And fuck you, J.D. Weber. Welcome to the greatest radio show on earth. With your host, Sticky Six, where we make fun of retarded bull cows. Sneed, Snipe, dog. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I just want this money, bitch. Give it up. Christina. Huh? Y'all don't want no beef with me. Order of action. Bunch of agents. Gang stalking. Follow me around and shit. Why aren't you guys doing it? I'm getting really tired of this shit. Give me your money. It's my money, and I'll spend it where I need it. Fuck you, J.D. Weber. Yeah.
Joey,
Huh?
you have no friends.
What's the voice?
Open the chat.
I can't open the chat.
Tell them about the trolls.
No, not the trolls.
The prophecy
You're fucking
will
stupid.
be
I'm
fulfilled.
not the prophecy. No,
Take his viewers.
no.
Judas fans.
Rant.
It's been a long day. Joey has no friends. And he can't afford a hot dog or no quesadillas again. No donations again. Been a long day. He has no friends.
Ah, fuck.
And he can't afford a hot dog. Donations again. Donations again.
She likes.
He can't even salute right. That was awesome.
That was beautiful, Mr. Sticky.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys
Yeah.
liked it.
Thanks for doing that. You know,
These are
he
the
is
little things I like to do.
so many people love him. That's why he can't even get a like.
Oh, he gets a lot of
So
dislikes from
popular.
me.
Yeah, me too. But
It's all misinformation, Mr. Sneed. It's all misinformation for me.
Those views aren't real, Mr. Sneed. I'll roll over you with views in my black dragon.
You guys like how I took the second part and said can't afford a hot dog and no cakesters again.
Very good.
Oh, please, Sartan, drop the overpass on Joey. That's a great one there.
I tried to
like
keep
that.
muted as long as I could, then I had to submit.
Well, guess what, guys? I got another one.
oh
Let's
shit!
go.
All right.
All right, here we
I
go.
gotta pee. I gotta pee.
Go pee. Hurry up.
Go.
I'll catch up on comments. Hurry up. I'll be back.
Get
Or
your
you be back.
pee on.
His mom
Jesus,
must be
Sheriff.
using drugs or something went horribly wrong. Oh, that's Cyrax. Yeah, probably. To be clear, we don't troll people just because of their looks. If Cyrax was
That's
a good
just a
person,
bonus.
he would probably have people following him. There's,
You know
people
what?
out there that I watch, like, what's his name? Ernie, or the little guy. The little guy, he's all twisted up. But he's hilarious. He's a funny guy. He embraces his disabilities.
Yeah,
He's a good
you
dude.
know, I used to work with a guy who looked similar to Cyrax. I mean, same type of hair, didn't have the scabs, but just the face was just like He's very Cyraxian, but he was the nicest guy, so nobody ever made fun of him or gave him shit.
Yeah, it depends on your attitude. And, I don't think it helps that he's been caught, so many times trying to talk to little girls.
Yeah, if it matters that you don't
don't
care
fly.
if you're all fucked up.
Yeah,
Joey
dude.
has?
No, I'm talking about Rax.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there is some things that were said about
Well, Mimi,
Joey.
if you
We
were all
can't confirm it,
fucked up,
though.
would you care?
No.
I don't like putting those accusations out on anyone, but it was said by a
Oh, yeah.
trusted person
It's
that
true.
he was with an underage. Ricky Berwick, thank you so much. I love that dude. He's fucking amazing.
Okay, here's a question: who do you think would win in a fight, Ricky Berwick or Tony?
Ricky.
Uh,
Ricky
I like
crawls
Tony
and would
too.
climb. Ricky would crawl and climb.
Mm-hmm.
If Tony comes on the show and does a black dragon ritual on Sneed, then I'll vote for Tony.
You know, I
Tony
can
would
make that
delay it
happen.
because he would
Not
go in the
until that
bathroom and
happens.
say, "I have to poop," and he would sit there for 3 days.
You want that to
I have to
happen? 'Cause I
poop.
can make that happen.
We could probably make
I
it
could-
happen soon.
I could
That'd
DM
be-
Tony right now and he'll come over.
I think
That-
that would be fun.
that
Well,
remind-
not
Oh,
for
speaking of
not,
Tony,
not for right now though. But yeah.
No.
no, I got a picture of Tony. It's awesome.
It kind of reminds me of
Show
that
my,
episode of South Park called
Oh.
Cripple Fight. Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh God.
All right, here we go.
Let's
Here's
go
another
back to
one,
it.
folks. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Oh, hold on. Keep in mind, I did not have time to adjust the audio on these. The last song that we heard, I adjusted and mastered it, but this one I have not. All right, here we
Okay.
go. And I'm not a great singer. I just like to have fun. Here we go. This is 21 Pilots Ride parody version for Jelly. Let's go.
Joey thinks about that, man, way too much. I don't know why. He be trying to do a live stream, he gon' get touched. We gon' Snipe. We gon' take his viewers away from him and cut his check on down. We gon' take that check and bury it now into the ground. Oh, whoa, we trolling, and I'm about to be doing a snipe. Oh, whoa, I'm trolling, and I'm about to be doing a snipe. About to be doing a snipe. Oh my. Christina, why aren't you responding to my email? Christina, are you there? I think you're real. $6 million. JD Wentworth. Oh, we trolling, and I'm about to be doing a snipe. Oh, we trolling, and I'm about to be doing a snipe. About to be doing a snipe. Sticky's sniping too much. Sticky's trolling too much. Help me. Sticky's sniping too much. We be trolling too much. Help me. He be trolling too much. He be sniping too much. Help me. He be trolling too much. He be sniping too much. Help me. We trolling, and I'm about to be doing a snipe. We trolling.
Almost doing the correct ones there.
Almost. Like you said, almost.
Not one mic. Not one mic.
We trolling, and we about to be doing the snipe. We trolling, and we about to be doing the snipe.
Did he ever beat Charlie Dillon off?
Trolling too much, be sniping too much. Help me, Sticky trolling too much, be sniping too much. Sticky sniping too much. Help me, trolling too much, we be laughing too much. Help me, we be sniping too much, we be trolling too much. Help me. Give me my money, bitch.
Beautiful.
That was awesome.
Give me
shit.
my money, bitch.
So sentimental.
You like
My
that?
lord, he's getting uglier day by day. Look at him, dude.
He does. He's getting very old looking.
I need
He
to
Fat.
get
started.
some cold water on my face because I
Remember-
feel like I'm going to cry. I need to stop the swelling.
You know,
He's
Remember,
actually-
the longer he keeps that bat mask on, the more it sits up in the corner by itself.
It has to be well over a year now that he's been wearing that suit.
2
Tyree.
Two.
2
Oh my
years,
God,
Mimi.
Oh my God, it's
Wow,
been 2
2
years.
years.
Jeez,
Yep.
no wonder that thing sits up in the corner by
Stay-
itself when you take shit off.
You know, his
Well,
ex-girlfriend
here's
talked
the
about
thing. He got the mask. The mask he has now, he had one, and then the little things broke to tie it onto his head. So then he got another mask, but he's been wearing that same one for almost 2 years.
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
Yeah, it's like
You know,
pressing his
Denny-
nose down, and we didn't watch him for. I took like it was just a couple of days, dude, and I came back and he had just shaved, and I said, "Holy fucking shit! Who shaves a close shave and looks older than they did with facial hair?"
Right.
2 people, Tyree and Harry Dean Stanton. Almost the
That's
same
a
person. though.
fucking trip. He does look a lot like Harry. That's for sure. 100%. Let's see what else I got
His
here.
ex-girlfriend Jenny said that he stunk awful. That his
Oh, I bet.
smell was really bad.
I started getting back to work on this one. I might have a good collab going with this. We'll see when it happens, if it happens. So I'm not going to announce it yet, but if it does happen, I might have a cool collab coming with this. But yeah, I don't have a verse on it yet. It's just a hook, but here we go.
All I wanna do is troll. 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 All I wanna do is troll.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Billions.
All I wanna do is troll. 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 Troll. All I wanna do is 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 troll.
That is the audience that Joey hears in his head all fucking day. Oh man. So that one's gonna be pretty cool when it's finished. Yeah, we had fun. I had some fun with that. There's more? Nice. Fuck yeah, there's more, dude. I've got a whole fucking library. I got a whole arsenal that I'm working on, bro. I got a whole fucking arsenal, dude. Not even kidding. Everything from rock to rap to pop, all that shit. And I'm working on another commercial as well. We still got to fix the other commercial though, but that's okay. It was okay. It came out all right, I guess. Yeah. I hope you guys like that.
It was
Absolutely.
excellent. Good shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Nice
Yeah.
little showcase there at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep doing things to make things I guess spice up the fucking program, you know? Let people
Yeah.
see that I'm gonna continue to dump on Sneed. That's just what it is, dog. Plus I love having fun with it. You guys probably aren't gonna believe it when I say this, but those other two songs, I didn't even write it. It was just freestyle. You fuck. That's just fucking. I was in the mode. I was like, okay, let's go. I can laid it down, and then I was like, okay, now I can layer it. It's good. Let's go. But I think when this collab comes, I'm definitely gonna write. I'm definitely gonna write for a collab because then I have somebody I have to compare to. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
just for fun anymore. It's like, okay, I've got somebody I've got to match art with. You know what I mean? It's like an artistic thing, I guess. An artistic stuff. You know. But yeah, I guess
Autistic artist.
yeah, like an autistic artist type thing.
I don't know. We got something down on paper.
You did good recently.
I'm so sorry, Sheriff. Here we go.
You want to?
Yep, you're in full screen, Sheriff. Let's
right.
see it.
The elderly are often forgotten.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I got a working fucking black marker. Hold on.
You're
I'm
terrible.
probably older than anybody here.
How old is you?
No.
No, I don't think
I'll
so.
be 50 September 3rd.
I'm 51 and Sheriff is 53.
Okay, well we're all close.
Mimi, you're a youngling. I'll be 54 in Christmas in July 25th.
I'll
All right, let's do it.
52.
Gonna have a
Okay.
Sheriff birthday stream.
Sheriff needs
yeah.
to sell those. He needs to sell those.
He does.
Actually, those aren't for sale, but you get them by making donations. So
They're free. They're free.
I believe
Maybe-
you donated some money to Sticky, so
Yes,
you're entitled
Maybe
to one.
if you want this one, it'll go out in the mail on Monday morning.
Oh,
Let's take a walk through it.
Okay.
All right, so we had an army. We had Joey Clones. We had the Cotton Church of Slavery, where he was picking cotton. We had a bank here somewhere. We had remember those little homies, like grocery stores, the coin machine?
The homies, yeah. We were talking about that the other day.
We're doing 152 pull-ups here, fucking some shit. This book is not God, and it's not the Bible, but oh shit, I gotta count.
Oh yeah, we need a tally.
510. Then we went down 6th Street in Austin. Batman, 15. Joey's coal hole or some coronal hole of the sun.
His troll hole? Okay.
Tartario versus Sartonia. Remember that?
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. New stream. Fucking getting his cars towed. Fucking 35. 45, 55, 60, 63. Then we went overtime. We had the Temple of the Troll Hole.
Don't worry about the 3. I'll hold it for you. 65.
It's real estate. Fucking the goddamn everything got on fire. I don't know. I don't care. And you know what?
No.
Figure it out later.
It was 100 and something. Easily. Easily 100 and something. Your disrespect to Sarton shall not be unreprimanded. Never disrespect the shroud.
He always does.
I know.
He's gonna have locusts fly out of his whore mouth for it.
Ugh,
Thank you, Sheriff, for your
sweetness.
amazing art and your contribution to the church. We appreciate
It's
you.
always awesome.
He really is.
That was enough. That was a big one.
Just know that even when Negasonic's mean to you, I appreciate what you do. That's right.
Yeah.
What?
Me too.
What now, guys? You know, let's not. What have I been mean to Sheriff?
Just like every stream, you know.
I'm trying
Sheriff,
to get this young
your
man
whore
ready for
mouth.
battle.
You got to get him ready. You got to get him ready for battle.
The spiritual battle.
That's great. Well, folks, I think it's time to take us out of here.
Fair enough. That was a good one.
Play a few things, and we're going to cut out. So
And
thanks for
Mimi,
being here, everybody.
If you want that, hit me up.
Okay.
No questions asked. I'll send that to you. Fucking
That would be awesome on my wall.
One thing I will say, Mimi, is a lot of people worry, you know, nobody wants to give somebody their address. Sheriff will never, ever, ever put your private info out there. He's a good dude. So
I've never put anybody's information out, even ones I fucking hate. I don't believe in that.
yeah, no, I don't either. We don't do that shit around here. So anybody who, you know, who wanted to, you know, if you wanted to pitch in, I think it was at $30. If somebody does $30, you get a shroud. So that's just what it is.
Oh.
Not a grift, just letting you guys know. All right. So, yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. We're going to take it out with some of these.
Yeah,
and,
thanks everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it on my TV.
And
I'll see
Mimi,
how
if
they
you
go.
if you send me pictures of them on the glass, I promise I won't share it with too many people.
Put them on the glass. All right, guys. Have a good night, folks.
Later, taters.
There we go.
Thank you.
Do it.
It's the voice. Bye, Christina. I got your money now, and I'll spend it like I need it.
Yes.
Fuck you, Sticky.
Go forth to Las Vegas. Woke up this morning, stinking like a bum.
I smell fine.
Narcissism made you think that you're the chosen one.
I'm chosen.
Inherited almost $1 million when your daddy died.
Billions in equity.
Went to Las Vegas and blew it all and probably cried. Woke up next morning, all that money's gone. Your papa never taught you right from wrong. Begging for donations, now you've been disowned and denied. A burden to society, you got Satan in your mind. Woke up this morning like a bum. Stinking up so bad you think you're Batman, but your mind is gone. I said, woke up this morning, you got Satan in your mind. Open your
It's the voice. The voice.
Said, woke up this morning, he's got Satan in his mind. Tell them about
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Joey, it's me, Christina. I'm here.
Christina's real.
Christina?
Yeah,
You're really real?
really real McRealison.
I knew you were real.
Money.
I'm definitely real.
I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too.
All those emails?
Yeah, the
I
email.
knew you're real, Christina.
Get the money. Put her in
All
the
these years.
But guess what, bitch?
What? What is it?
do
I'm not here with you.
Huh?
You're in here with me.
It started.
What?
Now get in the fucking cage, bitch.
No,
Hand me your credit card now.
no, I'm not
Get
giving
in
you
the
my credit card.
cage.
No, I'm not gonna
Do
give you a
it.
cage.
You think I'm fucking around, do ya?
Joey, stop. You
I'm a
scared
big
me.
gangster. Big
Please.
gangster.
Please
I'm
stop.
Batman.
Fulfill the prophecy, Joey. Listen to the
Educated
voices.
bitch.
Joey, stop.
My money. I'll spend it where I need it. Fuck you, Christina, you little bitch. Made me wait 4 fucking years. I need this money. I never give a fuck about you. I just wanted money. $6 billion. It's all mine. I'm gonna show you, troll. Fuck you, Christina, you stupid bitch. I'm sick of it. I need some donations. Fuck you, Dickie. J.G. Wentworth.
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What have I done? What have I done? Christina, wake up. Christina.
It's over now. Joey, I'm the voice inside of your head. Tell them about Christina. Tell them Christina's real. Tell them about the trolls.
Christina, you can pee on me, and I'll probably drink it too. I don't care about you. I'm in control of what you do. Don't pee on me. I do what I do. I will probably drink it too, like I do in the bathroom. Don't pee on me, like the truckers always do. Like the truck stops when I'm up the bathroom. Christina's real. Christina's real. She controls my mind. Everything that I do is coming from you. Christina's real, and I was cloned. Now I'm functioning in my mind. Am I still? You can pee on me, and I'll probably drink it too. I don't care about you. I'm in control of what you do. Don't pee on me. I do what I do. I would probably drink it too, like I do in the bathroom. Don't pee on me, like the truckers always do. Like the truck stop when I'm upside the bathroom.
Joey, it's me, the voice inside of your head.
It's the voice.
Your money is not real. Christina is not real.
She's real.
Accept the trolls.
I'm not gonna accept the trolls.
Open your chat.
I can't accept.
Open your chat.
I can't do it.
The money is real.
Yeah, what is real?
There is no trolls.
There's no trolls.
Christina is real.
She's real. She's totally real.
Tell them about the trolls.
Okay, I will.
Go forth. Rant.
You can pee on me like the truckers always do. I'm in the bathroom and I'm giving plugins too. Just pee on me and I'll probably let you do. Go ahead, fuck other dudes. Tell them Samper, what about you? Sam Gimpin. Samper. Sam Gimpin.
Always good shit, dog.
One regarded lolcow believes he can stream on YouTube without a gang of trolls sniping him. Sticky has assigned a team to take all of his viewers away from him. And Sarton knows there can only be one Batman. Not you, Joey. No. That Batman is Michael Keaton.
Damn it, Christina. You still haven't texted me back. Sticky 6 is now sniping my street. They're all laughing at me, Christina. Please text me back. I'm pretty sure you're not locked in the cage I put you in. I gotta go down and get my new Batman mask. It's so beautiful. Fuck, all the trolls are laughing at me at Sticky Street. My Timu Batman mask looks so beautiful. I'm so handsome and beautiful, like I said. Christina. They're sniping my street. And I'm not sure if my wings will work if I jump from here. Please text back, Christina, please. Joey, Sticky's way cooler than you. And he'll always like your stream. Just give up, jump. You heard that, trolls? Christina believes in me. The bat bit me in the neck. I think he might have shit on me. Am I gonna be okay, honey? Pumpkin, are you there? Pumpkin, text back, please. Christina, I think you're real. I know you're real. I don't want to be a little cow. Fuck you, Sticky. My Batman mask is all sweaty and stinky.
Sticky 6 of Troll Team 6 presents Sneed Snipe. -43 TV.